Are we live? Are we live?
Waiting for the photograph. I think we're live, we're live, we're live.
Let's go!
जियो सिनेमा जियो सिनेमा याद है आपको?
Yeah.
You don't have.
Mistakes with Akram Afif there. 81 goals, 62
Yes,
assists
you're live.
in 99 Qatar Stars League games. 25 international goals as well. What a sitter.
He'll have to do better as well. He knows that if you get opportunities in the big league, that could probably be the only few.
Oh, Qatar straight into the attack.
Fatih. Hedo sends it in. Diving header.
Good
Rahul
block,
Peke had
good
cleared it.
kick.
Under pressure, India
Good
early
block,
on.
good block. Welcome, Manmohan.
I'm sorry.
Pressure
There's
rightly
a
said, but
little bit of
Rahul
delay.
Peke living up
Yeah,
to it,
absolute nervous
making
start.
sure
Very
nothing
nervous.
gets passed to him
Ooh,
in the
good
beginning of the
clearance
game.
there.
A diving header.
Yeah, I
First
mean,
corner.
look, working professionals trying to create content for Indian football. What can I say? So, but here we are. So let's have a good time. We are 3 minutes into the game already, and you've had a look at the starting lineups.
Yeah,
What do you think?
I think good few expected changes. Good to see Thapa in instead of Sahal. We said
In
that
fact, the
he's
same
not going
problem for Qatar
to
as well.
he's going to provide defensive
They
cover,
lost
which
against Iran
I think is
4-0.
very much needed for this
They
Qatar
were
side.
completely undone by set pieces.
And
So both the teams
who
will be
else?
looking for this outlet.
Udanta, man.
Not a lot of
I don't
height
know.
for
I'm
Eagles
not too
team, actually.
convinced with his.
Midfield
Yeah,
especially.
yeah.
With
He's
his.
the wild card of
Delivers.
today.
Sandesh Chindu
Oh,
Need to be really careful here.
goes outside the box. Coming back
Oh,
in
whoa,
with
whoa.
a slightly
Easy, boys. Just clear it. Yes, yes, clear.
chaotic moment in the box, and Qatar have scored.
King start. We could
And out
have.
of nowhere it is Mustafa
You
Mashal.
can't afford to
You
be
can't
so
do
Smashing
that.
it into the back of the
schoolboy,
net.
man.
Nah.
And the early pressure pays
Task
off
cut out.
for Carlos
Big
Queiroz' side.
fucking task cut out.
Qatar kept putting on the pressure, and that pressure pays off. He got steam team.
All the game plan goes out of the window
Unnecessary.
if you concede in 3
Should have
minutes,
cleared the
man.
balls
Now
when
it's
they had the
on the
opportunity.
back
Rahul
foot.
Peke with the first
But is it
blow.
though? Like, look at it this
But then
way.
the second ball, a bit of
0-0 against Qatar.
miscommunication,
We are going to
Udanta
be on the
failing to clear the
back
lines.
foot. We are going to sit back.
And
We are
at the
going to
end of
defend.
it, Mustafa
Okay.
opens the
Now
scoring for
Qatar has
Qatar.
scored.
India need to do better.
So
They need to make
maybe we
decisions
get
quicker
a little bit more
and make sure
confidence on the
mistakes
ball.
like those are
Oh,
avoided
God.
as soon
There
as
are two
possible.
ways to look at this. I think
First
there's
goal
a
for the national
positive
side
way to look at it as
for
well.
Mustafa Mashal. Part of
Mustafa
the
Mashal.
4
No,
of the
Mashal didn't
22
score. Who
players
scored?
that Carlos
Mustafa
Queiroz included
Mashal scored.
The
in the setup
midfielder
for
attacking
these
midfielder.
World Cup qualifiers as he tries
Oh,
to mix and
no.
match and find
That's
the
okay,
right balance
boys.
as well.
It's alright.
10 appearances
Who's that?
for
Suresh.
Mustafa Mashal.
Goal kick. That's alright.
And
That's
first
okay.
goal
That's
already.
okay. It's okay.
Just the sheer
It's-
technique.
There's still
It's the
85 minutes to
technique,
go.
isn't it? The ability to shoot in those tight spaces to manage to carve out an
Man, I
opportunity.
was so optimistic. Like,
Those are the
never been so
standards
optimistic for an Indian
have to
game
be
against a
well.
tough opposition.
Way to kill the
Call
optimism
that
out
first
of
goal
the
as
entire
Straight.
nation
an
straight up.
unsettled
Straight up.
beginning to the game. India will do better. We've seen them play better against the likes of
It makes
Qatar.
for a
They've
better
slowly
story,
built themselves onto
so
the game.
Ah,
And it's just
inshallah.
5 minutes on the clock.
Let's go.
I'm sure
Come on,
this
come
team
on.
will step back out of this.
That's one Apuya.
Suresh. Apuya is down and
Good,
wins the free kick.
good.
Yellow also probably.
Back into the lineup. Apuya
I love
for
the
some time out.
I love the light, man.
Nice.
And also
Pretty good
foul
leg.
for his side.
Is our
Captain
audio clear,
Almedo
guys? Could you just
skipping
let
away.
us know? We did
Yeah,
test it
Puya in
out.
general
Yeah,
just
if anyone's
seems
watching
like
today, let us
confident on
know
the
if the
ball.
audio
Looks
is
like he
fine.
has the time, but as you keep stepping up in competition, that time
Can you
starts
hear the
lessening.
commentary too loud? Because that was a problem last time.
Last time.
Just let us know, please, in the comments,
Some
in the
names
chat.
missing for India. Manveer Singh especially picking up a muscle strain against Kuwait, and his injury getting worse on the flight back. The travel did not help him. Even in that earlier game,
No,
that
I
nil-nil,
think,
Sunil Chetri and Ashik Kurunian were missing. Ashik
I know
is
we are
still
1-0
out
down.
with an injury.
I
It's a
know I
long-term
shouldn't
layoff.
speak too soon,
No
but
Jeetson,
I think
no Anwar Ali.
this could be one of our best. This
And
could
this
end
team,
up
this
being one
11
of our
will keep
best
changing
performance against Qatar.
up until the
If
Asian
it
Cup
says
of that
1-0,
first game.
sure.
Yeah. Just purely from a performance standpoint.
And why
Forget
not
the
so?
result.
The pool
Yeah.
of
Forget
players
the result.
available to Igor Stimac is good.
Just
Is
in terms
young
of
as
seeing
well.
how much we have
Like
progressed in the
Jackson
last
will be back soon.
2 to 4 years, this game will show us for sure.
Pujari gets
Look
the
at that,
better of
Nikhil
the
keeping the ball.
Oh, Nikhil Pujari is on the right.
Nikhil Pujari on the right.
Oh,
Subashish
so
goes.
Subashish left back.
Chetri
So,
attempts
and
the
Beke
press.
continues as centre back.
Yeah.
Here's Fatih. Qatar comfortable as
Udanta
well
on the
ball.
right, Chamte on the left.
The good and the positive side of this game is that the Indian team is not sitting back. They are stepping up. They
Nikhil
will
winning
fight
the ball
to
there.
get a goal back into
Header,
this
that's
game.
good.
And even when Igor Stimac spoke in the pre-match press conferences, he said there are always learnings, which is true.
Here they come again.
Yes.
Heather's trying to play in Fatih on that occasion.
Good
Looking
tackle.
very dangerous down the right.
I've heard it's a sold out crowd in Odisha today.
Let's
Boys
go,
still
let's
look
go.
confident. Yes, they've
And you can
conceded
hear
that
it as
early
well.
goal, but you
Yeah.
can still
And
see
we're
them trying to
unbeaten
play
at
out.
home this year,
Anirudh Thapa on that
2023.
occasion earning his side a
We're
throw in.
unbeaten in India.
Sounds like
Me-
that record is going to go for a toss today.
As long as we don't lose 3-0, I'm happy, man.
Yeah.
I think 1-0 is fine.
Stimac saying that he
You
already
gotta
knows
believe,
what Gurpreet
bro.
can do against
2-1
Qatar.
is coming.
He wants to
Now
try some
Qatar doesn't
new
know what to
faces
do
before he
because
finalizes
they
his
were
plans for the Asian
their
Cup.
game plan was India sitting back and let's attack as much as possible, try to
All
find a
over the
goal.
place, that pass from
I think
Thapa.
this is part of Stimach's master plan.
Just demands a
Make
bit more
Qatar
competition this game
overconfident.
from the Indian side.
Give them 2 goals, almost there, and yeah. And then
Have you ever been in this position of, at
It's been a
least
long
this
road though
year,
for Stimac
being
as well.
1-0, 2-0 down
We keep
early
going
on
back to that
and then
0-0
coming back?
because it was
it
one of
has
those
happened against
landmark
Kuwait
results on
in the
which
finals.
Stimac
SAF
has
Cup
built his
finally
CV
went
for
1-0
India as
down.
well.
We
It was
went
just
1-0
his
down.
7th game in charge.
Then we
That nil-all.
drew the game
And
1-1,
after that,
penalties, then we won it.
they
So.
went on a 9-game unbeaten run when they lost to Qatar 1-0 in the return leg.
But it's a
That
good
nil-all
wake-up
was
call
part of an
for the Indian
11
team.
game
That
winless
goal was a
run.
good wake-up call.
And there was early pressure on Igor Stimac to prove himself as the right man for the India job. And since then, another contract. Now the Asian Cup coming up.
I think what's
Safely
important
kept the
to know
ball.
about this side
Even
is
Qatar,
really
you see,
is
but
when
now
given the time.
they're
And we
just
can
going
now
for
see the
long
results.
balls, trying
Yes,
to
that was
find
the
a
early
runner
stages of
behind
Igor
the defense.
Stimac
So
coming in and stepping into
that's a
Indian
good
football.
sign.
But we have achieved great things
Oof,
after that.
shit, not a good
Akram
sign.
Afif.
No.
Yeah, this man has achieved great things as well.
Ooh, if that
Not-
don't give a
don't
penalty.
give a
Oh
penalty.
my god!
Referee close.
If that was against Malaysia Merdeka Cup, that's a
Very wide
penalty.
ball given how Akram Afif reacted.
Knobs.
This will be the danger that comes across the whole game, and Sandesh Jingle will have to be at his utmost best. With the help of Nikhil Pujari on that occasion, clears the lines, another corner.
Minutes gone. 1-0.
Corner. 10 minutes into the game.
Afif delivers.
Oh, get the fuck
Eke was
out.
defending.
See, I think everyone's expecting Qatar to keep the ball, dominate the ball today.
Taking no
Yeah.
prisoners again.
We are going to be on the back
Making
foot
sure
for
his
the
lines are
most
clear.
of the game.
Yeah.
So we need to make the best of what we can, man.
Delivery to the second post. Raul BK
क्या
making
देख
sure
रहे हो अवतार भाई?
that his man
क्या
doesn't
मैं
get a clear
देख
header.
रहा हूँ भाई?
It was Kuki on that occasion trying to win that ball from
You
above
are
Raul BK.
basically watching.
One of the greatest
Again,
matches
the
in
clearance,
Indian
very
football
important
history.
player.
Hopefully,
for
don't give
Qatar.
up yet. Don't give up.
100 appearances in that Afghanistan game for Kuki. But more importantly for this man, a first international goal, Mustafa Mashal.
We were speaking of tight spaces. This is what Qatar is capable of doing if given the time. Yes, the space was tight, but that finish did have a bit of composure.
All right,
And
quick
definitely
poll
a
for
lot of
everybody.
power to hit the bottom corner.
Will India
Pujari
score a
playing
goal
it
today?
into Danta's feet.
Because we need to. If we need anything, if we need to get anything out of this game, we need to score a goal. Simple as.
Finds Thapa.
Come on.
It's the first time he's
What
gone
can you do?
one-on-one.
Oh,
Chante trying to
lovely.
squeeze the ball in.
That step over was a very scared step over.
Yeah.
Down the
Yeah.
wings especially.
Yes, yeah.
Potential.
Believe, Chante, come on.
confidence, belief,
Muscle memory came
all
in.
of that and more. And the fans behind you as well will give you that bit of extra motivation to go out there and play football. We know Igor Stimac says this is nothing to lose for us. There are only learnings, and why not? So you're playing the Asian champions and playing well against them, to be honest. We just saw Apuya
Manmohan
with
said
that
it's good
brilliant
to see
dunk, shows
Sandesh
his confidence
communicating
levels
and
as well.
defense
Who's been
linking up
called
and
into the
going
camp
out of
after
early
not being
pressure.
there for two.
Yeah, we need that from Sandesh.
Slightly
He
heavy
does
touch
that.
from
He's usually a very
Mashal
vocal
Parsham.
centre back.
The goalkeeper
So
coming into prominence after
that's good to see.
his
Get
clean
it.
sheet against Mexico in the Gold Cup.
Look, Qatar is not perfect. If they were perfect,
Oh, beauty, Subhashish.
they would have won the World Cup last time at home
But they're Asian champs.
Subashish
4
comes
years
into the
ago
lineup
at
in
home.
place of Akash Mishra. And Chante comes in place of
Oh.
Mahesh. But did set up that goal for Manveer. What a wonderfully taken goal that was.
And I'm sure as the game goes on,
I think
probably
the
somewhere
entire
down
country
the second
is
half, we will see
underestimating
Mahesh
Qatar
stepping
hugely
in.
for sure, including us.
Why not so? If you've been given
Yeah,
the opportunity
man.
with 5
They are a
changes
great
to the likes
team,
of
dude.
Udanta, Subashish, Mahesh, who has proven
A
himself.
lot of
over
people are
and over
just
again,
hyped
Igor
up.
Stimac will come into the game because
So
I said this again that 1-0 is an unsettled goal. Apart from that, India do look very confident.
Well, foul there. Udanta, space.
come on, Uganda.
He should have put it in there.
What can you
He
do?
could have put it in there. But that's okay. Keeping the ball is fine.
There was an opportunity for Udanta for that early cross. Sunil was racing into the box.
That's the confidence lacking in one-touch passing, you
Foul
know.
from Udanta.
There was a chance there to pass it, but Udanta does not have the confidence in himself to
Bro,
make
he's
that
lagging
pass.
confident for the last 4 years, man.
Alhedos
Oh, what a
Oh.
ball.
chested down and a great block
Good defense by
from
Jingan.
Sandesh Jingan.
Sandesh Jingan doing what he does best, marshalling his man towards the corner flag, but given space,
Hedos, the
somebody like
captain,
another
with
those
a
quick passes
lovely
out like
dink
that.
to
Afif's first touch,
Arafif.
leading him onto the outside,
Arafif?
but Sandesh taking no
Afif,
prisoners
yeah.
as well,
Afif,
making
yeah.
sure
Al-Afif.
goal. The ball doesn't go towards the goal.
Not sure exactly.
The last corner wasn't great in terms of India's defense. Akram Afif, another delivery, another header.
You don't look good
getting
at
in the
set
right area.
pieces. Igor was right when he
Lucas
said
Mendes.
we need Manveer's height.
Yeah, height
A
advantage.
dangerous delivery towards the second
Nobody's
post. Sandesh
jumping.
coming out to clear his lines. Could have been an opportunity for India on that occasion as well. Right from a goal kick.
That's the one that Qatar have to be careful about. Alhedos.
Oh, good.
with the
Oh,
defending.
nice one, Beke. Surprised to see Beke start as centre back for the second time.
Second time, yeah.
I thought he'll play right back, Subhashish will slot in at centre
Such
back, and
competition down the
Pujari
wings
will
as well
play
for
at left
India.
back.
Yeah.
in terms
Maybe
of who
that's
gets
too much
picked.
change for a, you know, in a
So many
within
things that it is
a game or two.
a very
Yeah.
open and shut case with Mahesh and Chante, but
Is he just giving yellow to Sandesh?
Oh my god, what the hell?
with just 15 on the clock and just have to
What
be
was the
careful.
yellow for?
Rahul Bheke was sent off in that 1-0
What?
loss to Qatar.
How else?
That's
I
a
mean?
foul, not a
Years ago.
yellow.
That was in 17
What else is he
minutes.
supposed to do there?
He has 2 more minutes to calm himself down then. But Sandesh knows he had eyes for the ball, and why not so? As a defender, you have to go in wanting to win every ball. And that's the conversation that he might be having right now as well, saying, I went up for the ball.
Jingan, come on,
Sorry, I
man.
got
You
you.
don't need to talk to him.
Carlos Queiroz.
Carlos Queiroz,
remarkable experience,
it
of
is
course.
pretty
Very
well
well known
known in few circles
for
there.
his work
He
as
is,
assistant
he's the one who made
of Sir Alex
Cristiano
Ferguson in
Ronaldo's
300 games.
career at Manchester United. With the
This is
long
the goal,
shots,
the opener,
he kept
played against the
making
Carlos Queiroz side.
Ronaldo take those
The
long shots,
2015.
practice those long shots time and time
It
again.
was against Iran on the right wing, trying to
Assistant to
stop
Sir
the
Alex
Iranian
at one
wingers.
point of time at
I would say he did a
United,
good job.
and then
But I'll
Real
let the
Madrid manager
social media
once.
decide on that, all the
Yeah.
coaches decide on that.
Iran
but
coach.
Iran
all I
coach
try to do is
previously.
just
Most
play with all my
recently,
heart
yeah.
and make sure that my team and my country wins. But it was a good side. All those Iranian players that I played against were great on the ball, and we can see that similarity against this Qatari side as well. They look confident on the ball. They look calm on
We've
the ball.
got 10
But on
votes
the
in,
other
by
side,
the
you
way.
got Steamax. Indian
What
team
do
as
the
well
votes
look
say?
confident, calm.
Do they
Yes,
think?
the
90%
first 5 minutes
says
could have
yes.
been
All right, so the optimism
nervy,
is
but
still
now
alive.
the Indian team looks to be building itself.
That's good.
Speaking
Keep
of
the
building,
optimism. Do
Asim
not lose the
Wenger
optimism.
present as well,
And
wanting to build
hopefully we
a
can do
brighter
it, man.
future for Indian football. And why not? 1.4 billion people. Anything is possible.
The Asian circuit now full of experienced coaches from Europe and elsewhere.
Any
Massive
goals
attraction point.
Shafiq asks.
Yeah,
Given the
it's
sheer
1-0 Shafiq
consumerism,
to Qatar.
the very good time difference that suits Asian countries to watch football from
But
all
this
around
guy's
the world.
blocked both of his nostrils,
Not
man.
just that, the
Mashal.
emerging leagues,
No, he's
the
on
Indian
Mashal.
Super League,
He is
the
getting
Qatar
free.
Stars League.
Yeah, but he didn't score the goal.
These are all
I don't
No,
know.
responsible
with the nostril thing, he doesn't look
to
like
make
the
sport
same guy
bigger
anymore.
and better in the continent.
But he won't be able to breathe. Somebody has to tell him that.
Akram delivers. Pedro Miguel.
A training ground set piece routine.
I think it's just maybe it's the quality of teams, but
Pedro Miguel
Qatar just
on this
looked
side,
at
another
half a
corner,
yard
another
faster
chance
than
for India
us
to make
in
sure
everything
those
that
goals
they're
are
doing.
shut.
Yeah.
The early goal is forgotten about really quickly, and if need be, an opportunity comes our way.
And
equalize
physically
on a
they're
counter.
dominating
Because
us
as we said in the beginning, we would go into this game as an underdog.
4 corners in 18
That means
minutes,
nothing.
man.
90 minutes, 11 v 11. Anything and everything is possible if you believe.
Taking shots
this
there.
time. Afif with a floating ball.
There,
Again,
Header
again.
from Lucas Mendes, time and again winning
They're
them inside
winning
the box.
every header.
Lucas Mendes, that's the third header.
Would you have
He's
played
gone off
Mehta
a
up for
corner.
this?
It's definitely a strategy
At
from the
least
Qatari
for
side to
jumping.
find him in the
yeah,
box.
Beke being absolutely.
Looks
Oh no,
dangerous
Jingan
in the
being
air, but Sandesh Jingan
bodied.
making sure
Beke, look at him,
nothing
how
comes
cute.
easy towards him either.
Amrinder under pressure.
Online shows 0-0 in 20 minutes.
And could be another
Oh,
shot.
Jingan with the clearance.
Jingan.
Was that needed?
Right place, right time.
Shafiq, maybe you're watching the wrong game. You can catch it. You can watch the game live on Geo
Sandesh
Cinema.
Jingan.
It's 1-0 to Qatar. They scored in the
Throw,
third
they
minute
don't
or
concede
fourth
again,
minute.
but Amrinder
And that
needs
was
to do
a
better. That's
bad
the second clearance.
clearance.
The first clearance led to a goal from a corner, yes.
Amrinder.
But Sandesh needs to be there
They're
for Amrinder.
pressing
Amrinder
very
will
high up
want
the
to make
pitch,
sure that
yeah,
these mistakes
Qatar.
don't happen. He's been given an opportunity to start today for the first time in a FIFA World Cup qualifier. Definitely needs to do better.
Akram Afif with the delivery.
Again!
Again, Mendes.
Oof.
Lucas
Same
Mendes
guy, huh? 3 times in
has
a
been
row.
brilliant
Yeah.
inside the box. And
He's so
got a great
obviously the
CV as
target
well,
man for
Lucas
set
Mendes.
pieces.
Yeah.
Played for Marseille, played in the Champions League as well.
He probably shouldn't
10
be
years
because
ago,
he's missing
And
3
played 2
chances
games
now.
against
3 half
Arsene
chances.
Wenger's Arsenal. Lost both of them. Mendes did, but he has pedigree. 33 now, but valuable experience.
To win those headers, wanting to extend his side's lead.
Do you think Amrinder was the right choice for the game?
Fatih,
Well,
Pedro Miguel.
it's tough to say because
Kuki
like
and
he
Lucas
did well in the
Mendes are
SAF
the
Cup when he
centre-back
played SAF and Intercontinental Cup. Gurpreet and him kept rotating,
Yeah.
so wasn't too surprised. I don't think he's the wrong choice, but on his day he has to be good.
Kick for
Like,
India.
that's the only thing.
No, also for me, it's like Gurpreet has had a good game. Kuwait,
Yeah.
He's on a high. He is the vice captain of the team. If you bring in Amrinder, Amrinder is he in the mental state to? Of course, the coach knows better than me. But is he in the right state to play the game? Is he nervous? Like Gurpreet has that game time going into this game, so it would have been the easier choice to just play Gurpreet. Playing Amrinder just makes it feel like, okay, Amrinder, I want you to be the hero today. And that's the pressure being placed on him.
Because Odisha, home ground.
Home ground, yeah. So I don't think it's fair, but it's what the manager has chosen. So
Yeah, personally, I would have started Gurpreet.
yeah.
Performance that gives the side enough
I-
confidence.
also, if you look at it in terms of like possession-based style, right? Are we going to have a lot of possession against Qatar?
Akram Afif.
There's an attack here for
Past
Qatar.
Nikhil Pujari, Afif
Oh
on his
my
own, and then
God.
A save there, Amrinder!
closing down the
Let's
angle at the near
go!
post.
Proving to us why he's selected. Decent save, bad
save,
shot.
Through ball
This guy
played.
is
Good
rapid.
layup from Mansoor.
And
but
we didn't
Afif
mention Pujari is going to
everything
have
as
a tough
possible.
game in his hands this game.
Going into the
We
box,
haven't
Amrinder
seen
standing up on
Elamin
this
still
occasion
bomb up.
and giving
Yeah.
his side
Yeah.
off
It's Afif
on
doing
deal
all
with at the
the
moment. But
hard work
Nikhil
up
Pujari
front.
has to also do better.
Yeah, I think
When you've got
with the
somebody like
players that we
Mansoor
have,
holding
I
up
think
that ball with
tactically
Sadiq, you
we are
have
being a
to
little
look at the second
ambitious
runners.
with this formation, with these players.
Afif with the corner.
Wow, finally.
Even clears.
Jingan winning the ball.
Then
Fatih.
I think we are being a little bit ambitious here. I mean,
should we have gone 3 at the back
Pedro
or
Miguel
5 at the
looking
back?
for the
rather?
switch.
maybe,
Looking for Akram
maybe
Afif.
we have the players to go 5 at the back even now, with Udanta as a wing back. But that's
Pujari can't play centre back. Subhashish will have to play centre back, and Pujari will have to shift to left wing.
or play Udanta on the left wing back, I guess. Play
That's-
Subhashish, Beke, Jingan.
Challenge from Subhashish.
Yeah, I mean that's a stretch, but if you play 3 at the back,
Good
you
challenge
also
from Marshall.
need
Almost
a
not
really
giving him any
fast
space to run down that
counter-attacking
channel.
transition
Use the
for which
afterburners on
Chetri
his
might not
pace
be cut out.
to cause problems
If you gotta
and
play
deliver that
Chetri,
cross
then
in,
you
'cause
can't
have
play 3 at the
Mansoor and
back.
Afif
Maybe.
waiting in the
Maybe.
box.
I mean, that's one way to look at it.
That's the big change. Carlos Queiroz bringing in Almoez-Ali and playing him down the right wing.
You know, a lot of people,
Played
new
more centrally. as a
people have
striker,
started coming into the game,
especially
Yeah,
in that Asian
right?
Cup.
Yes.
Oh no,
No,
lost the
chance.
ball, Pujari.
Block it,
Akram
block it,
Afif.
block it. Yes, let's
Before
go. Come on.
Get to Almoez-Ali.
Subhashish with the clearance
Subhashish
there.
goes has cut it out.
Good defending.
Yeah,
from
so I'm
Subhashish,
saying
of course.
Cricket World
Nikhil
Cup,
Pujari,
we
that's
lost.
twice
Yeah.
now. The first attack from Akram Afif
Terrible.
also.
Not what was
Nikhil
expected.
Pujari tried to win that
The
ball
entire
on this
country is
occasion as well,
sad,
losing out on the header.
disappointed,
I
and
think
they are looking
there's
for
a bit of calmness
some
that
kind
is
of
required
redemption.
They
still
have given up hope
from
on
the Indian
cricket,
team while
man.
defending especially.
I've seen so
When
many
it comes down to the
posts
middle of
and
the park,
yeah.
we can see
tweets saying I
same
can't do
from
this
Apuya
anymore.
Yeah.
and on the
Emotional
Thapa. Just keeping it
capacities
simple.
now.
Why my
Play what you
aunt
see.
is sharing a post saying time for football now.
Just the running in
My
front
aunt,
of
like, she probably doesn't even watch a
the
lot
back
of
line.
cricket,
The
so
number of options they have to
she
Nevin-
says she's going to watch football.
Nevin's asking, can we watch it for free? Yes, you can watch it
Oh,
for
yeah.
free on
Jio
Jio
Cinema.
spaces that they take and the
JioCinema.com.
trust on the first
Go
touch
there,
Yeah,
you'll find it for
and
free.
their ability to turn and
Oh,
twist
giving
and
away
release.
the ball.
Apuya
All
there.
like that from
We need to
Apuya.
keep the ball a little bit. I mean, just constantly trying to find the winner in 20
Coming back
seconds.
to your
Don't do
point
that.
earlier about
Keep the
Almoez-Ali
ball,
playing on the right wing. This
build
time as a
some
striker.
pressure onto Qatar at
Sometimes you
least,
like
you know.
being on the right,
Let
especially
them
when you're
make them think.
wrong-footed. Almoez-Ali, who's comfortable on both his feet, loves his left foot a lot.
Of course,
So you
their
drift
press
in,
is
cross
good,
with your
which
right
is why
arm,
probably
come
we are
into
not
the channel.
keeping the ball
Take
as.
those
Yeah, they're
curving
pressing
shots that
hard.
trouble
Really
every
well.
keeper.
Look at that, but don't give the
Probably
ball
a
away to
proper
them.
attack
Then
from
you'd rather let them press, no?
Yeah.
both Akram Afif and Almoez-Ali. And if you need crosses,
Don't
you
give
can
the
also
ball
present in
immediately
the
away.
box as usual.
We're not
Finding
disciplined at
spaces
all.
Trying to find
easily.
Tamim Mansoor.
We're not disciplined at all in defense.
Taken away by Chante. Needs more
But
support there.
but that's the thing. All we need is one moment
Yeah,
moment of
yeah,
brilliance,
yeah.
and we're even.
Chante.
Oh,
Can't get past Pedro Miguel.
yes. Let's keep
Why,
the ball.
why would you not play Mahesh and play Chante
Oh, it's a
on
goal
the
giveaway.
right?
3 on 3 there.
Afif.
3 on 3 now.
On his own. He
Oh,
went for the dink and
if
Rahul
Becky
Baker
did
was
not
there to
get
stick
that
a boot out
tackle in,
again.
that's a goal.
That's
This
great
Afif
defending
man,
from Rahul
Afif's
Bhai
looking
on that
really
occasion.
dangerous.
Very
Making
dangerous.
sure he just keeps Akram Afif
Yeah, so
drifting
just
towards
coming
the
back to
outside.
the
But this is
cricket
where it all
topic, right?
started.
Not talking
A slow
about
ball
cricket,
from
but
Abuya, losing
a lot
out
of people
or
are
lost
now
isolation.
looking
Then Akram
for
Afif
another
proving to be
outlet,
dangerous,
Yeah.
but
and they're hoping
Rahul BK
football is
making
going
sure
to
nothing gets past
be
him.
that.
Carlos
Yeah.
Perez
What do you
knows that
think?
this
Is
one
that
goal lead isn't enough.
are they going to be
India will have
disappointed?
its moments.
Are they going to find their satisfaction in football?
This time the big header
Another
from
corner,
Cookie.
another winner. Yeah.
Okay, so to your question,
Yeah.
there are
For
two
his
ways to answer
20th
this question. Okay,
goal for the
one
Qatar
is to be
national side.
hopeful, one is to be
Both
real.
centre backs
Yeah,
have been
Okay,
dangerous
being
on set
real
pieces.
because we've been
Cookie
football,
on that
Indian
occasion.
football fans for quite a long
Leaving
time
his
now.
marker,
You
Rahul
longer
BK,
than me, but
to get that
I
header
think
just
couple of
for the
completely on
past
target.
5 years at least, we
The
both
marking
have been
also has to
watching
be
it
tighter
very
because remember,
strongly,
as you keep
very
growing up
closely.
and playing
Yeah.
against
Okay,
better
if
teams,
I
if
had
you
to
can't
be
find your
real,
opening through open
I would
play,
tell anyone
set
getting in the
pieces
sport
could
now,
prove the dangerous
be
one.
ready for disappointment.
It's a
Yeah.
great record
Because
though.
it's not
100 odd
we
appearances.
the country
One
doesn't
short of
promote the
20
sport.
goals for a
Yeah.
centre
There are
back.
no facilities for the
Cookie.
sport to grow.
Remarkable numbers.
We are
1 in
working on
5
bare minimum from the government
for a
Yeah.
centre back is just a great way
and
to
all
build.
that.
Yeah.
But there is hope.
Quick question:
Yeah.
do you give that to the
Uh,
centre back?
this
or
Indian
the set
team is
piece
one of the
taker
best Indian
for
teams to
delivering it
ever
on a
play.
platter?
National team wise. I mean,
That
of
is true.
course,
Put it in the
you
back
have
of
the
the net.
golden era of
Unless you're willing
1960s
to
Yeah.
send all
and
your goals to the
probably
ones who assisted you.
2000s when
Yeah.
there were like
As long
really
as
good
they go in,
players
they
on the
can hit
pitch
me
and all
on the
that.
edge
which
But
is
and land in the
really
back
long
of the
ago
net.
now.
really long ago.
But
Big
in
take for the
recent
champion.
history, this is
Here's
our
Thapa. Looking
this
for
is
an early
definitely
goal.
our
India
best
are
team.
good at that.
Yeah.
And FIFA World Cup 2026 is still a long way to go. We are not yet there yet.
Yeah.
Players
We
down.
are
The
still
referee just
5
pausing
steps
the game.
away.
Yeah, we've just taken the first step.
Yeah, we were taking the first step
Yeah.
out of 10 maybe. But yeah, there is hope for everyone joining in.
The main
It's a
silver
long game to
striker.
be blunt about it.
Correct.
It's a long game. What do you think?
No, you're absolutely right, and that is the message I think the cricket fans need to really
Lots on the
understand.
line in this game.
Is
Imagine
this
an
is not
8
your
point set.
instant
Qatar
gratification
can
sport. You're not
make
going to
that
come in
first
here
position
and
their
say,
own.
okay, we're going to watch football, we're going to see FIFA World Cup.
International
Yeah.
Not
break
going to
almost
happen
over.
immediately, but
Players will
it's
go
going to
back
be
to their
worth it
clubs.
because it's going to take time, right?
It's
It's going to
really
take a
good as
long
well
And
for both
and there
the
is so
teams,
much
Qatar
talent.
and India, in
The
terms of how
structure
the
does not exist
league is set up.
for the country to go and
All-stars
play in the
currently
FIFA World
unbeaten
Cup
in
and
the
win it.
All-Stars
But
on
it's
top of the
slowly
table
getting
with
there,
19
slowly
goals
getting
And
there.
it started,
games
a
and
big
only
step
4
has been
points
taken today, in fact,
separate the
Yeah.
top
in
5.
Bhubaneswar,
Yes.
because
Qatar League.
ex-Arsenal manager, legendary
team must be
manager,
watching the
Sir
Indian
Arsene
Super League as
Wenger.
well.
Arsenal's
No, he's not
founder.
Arsene. No, he's not Sir. He's Arsene
So much
Wenger.
to emulate from Qatar.
Uh,
Within the
Arsenal's
top
founder,
three
no?
from that
Arsene
league
Wenger.
go into the AFC
Misconception.
Champions League.
Arsene Wenger,
They
who
have
is
a
one of the
fourth spot
top
as well.
dogs at FIFA right now,
So not just the national
he's come
team,
to India
India
to
have another
to
template
build
to
up
follow
grassroots,
even in
right? So
terms
they've
of the
today
domestic
just
system.
inaugurated the AIFF FIFA program,
Yeah.
And it's great to
which is going to
play sides like this
hopefully
and learn in terms
fast track this
how
process of
that
us
can
getting to the
affect
World Cup.
Yeah.
If it was 20 years of the World Cup, maybe with this in
That's the
place,
good part on
it could be 10.
both these countries.
Yeah.
It could be
You've got
5.
the Qatar
Yeah.
National League setup
So
as well, and the
the
Indian
signs
Super
are
League
looking
as well, proving
promising,
and providing players
but
to both
as history
sides of
has
coaches.
shown
Igor
us
Stimac has a
that the
bit of
government
to choose
doesn't
from.
care.
You speak about
Yeah, of
So,
course.
the
Yeah.
Indian
I
Super
mean,
League.
I don't expect
Now
them
you
to
have the
care
I-League as
also.
well
They
that's stepping
shouldn't
up
care
and
about
providing players.
sports
And why not
in
so?
general
The more
because they have these
availability,
governing
more
bodies
opportunity
set
for
up
players
to care for
to
it, which
play
is the
and prove
AIFF,
themselves
right?
why they are
And
willing to be the best in
I
the
was
country or wanting
actually
to be the
listening
best
to
in the
this
country.
interview
That's when
by
you get
Novi
a league of
Kapadia.
confident players, a league of players
Bless
that
his
can
soul, he
win the
passed
ball.
away 2 years ago. Ex-Indian footballer, ex-commentator,
Winning the ball first and then giving it away.
and he's been in the scene for a very long
Here's
time.
a setup for Pedro Miguel, but well tracked by
He's been in
Chante
the scene for a very long time. I was listening to his interview,
and blocks the
and
cross as well.
you know what he was talking about? He
Great
was
defensive
talking
work
about
from Chante,
uh,
asking for a
he
foul
was basically making a case
in the
for
beginning
the
of
life
that
of
attack.
a footballer, right?
That's great closing
Now,
down.
as a
First
young
Rahul
guy,
BK,
as a
and then
16-year-old
following Pedro
or
Miguel
even
all the way out,
14-year-old
losing out on the
who
first
wants to
occasion,
play for
but
India,
making sure the second occasion
how do you
that
do that?
cross
Nobody
does not
knows.
come
Nobody
in.
knows.
Nobody knows.
The basic structure that needs to be there is the top cities in the country, right? Your Bangalore is there, Mumbai is there, Chennai is there, Delhi is there, Kolkata is there.
All the big cities.
All these big cities, tier 1 cities at least.
Oh my god, how are they getting these
Another
open
header.
headers?
Gaping in front of him.
Great save, Amrinder.
Good save, good save.
Great save.
Yeah,
Afif.
I'm sorry if I'm distracting you from the match. The match is
This
getting a
man
little bit
is-
more interesting.
And the Steamach will be very unimpressed with the marking from that initial corner.
You were saying.
Yeah, I mean, I was saying, uh, basically what he was saying is the
There has to
tier
be
one
done
cities,
better.
they need to
Mustafa,
have
that occasion gets a header.
the structure in place
But leaving
where
his man.
there are BDFA, Bangalore
There was
Football
Puya
Division,
in the
right?
box, Rahul Beg in the
Bangalore
box.
Division of
You
Football,
can see a
whatever.
few blocks coming in from
Mumbai
the
needs to
Qatari
have
players
that,
as well.
Delhi needs to have that,
But as I
Chennai needs to
mentioned
have that,
earlier,
Kolkata needs
set
to have that.
pieces are
Yeah.
another opportunity. And
Division
again, this
D,
opportunity.
C,
We've seen
B,
8
A, Super
corners being
Division,
delivered.
right? So
But
similarly,
6
that
headers
needs
out
to
of
happen in the
the
tier
Qatari
2
boys.
cities, in the
The
tier
Indian
3
team
cities,
needs to do better
where
at marking.
the
You've got
players
like
are getting
Substitutions
paid as
who are
well.
physically
Correct.
present. Rahul
Once
Beg,
they're
Sandesh
getting
Chingal.
paid a
But
decent
the rest
amount at least,
also have
then
to
they can
prove
start dreaming.
why they are on
Yeah.
the starting 11
If
for the
they have to
national team.
come play on the weekends and then Monday to Friday they have to
Big
go
look
work
forward.
at a factory
Oh,
to
come
make a
on.
living,
Takes.
that doesn't make sense. Yeah, but yeah, that is something that
away
needs
from
to
him.
happen, which
Yeah.
has not happened yet.
That's not happening. And
Shaven
also,
playing that ball forward, though.
point
It
to
puts the
mention is a
Qatar
lot of
defense
these bodies,
in a bit of trouble
especially
with a spot
state
of bother.
football associations,
Though shame and all
recent
when you've
news
got
of the Mumbai
pace to
Football
burn with the
Association
likes of
of
Udanta
some
and
corruption
Chante,
and
Mikkel
all.
Pujari
So
helping
corruption
them as
is
well.
deep rooted
Why not hit
in
them on the counter,
literally
hit
anything
them at
that
the back
India
when there
has
is
to
space
offer.
available.
And it's going to be very tough to get out of that situation. So you need much more stringent rules and policies to be in place.
Sandesh.
The roadmap has been set
Nikhil
last
Pujari.
year for 2047 to 2046, whatever. But that roadmap has to be followed.
Yeah, yeah.
So, come on, put it in. Why are you waiting?
Udanta!
Yellow!
Referee's finally blown the whistle.
Yellow!
Oh, it's a foul against
Wonder
us.
whether it was for the first attempt at trying to win the ball back or the second one.
Oh, it's a foul against us, bro. For what?
Danta asking questions of the referee for a foul. Then
Hey!
asking another question for this stab.
That's a red card.
Where exactly
what
was
the complaint
Udanta's
was.
foul there?
That's a
Probably
fucking red
the referee's
card.
seen it and given a free kick towards the Indian side. Could have been an opportunity
No
for a
way
yellow
has he
card as
given this to
well, because
Qatar.
it was a
Oh
clear stab.
my god.
It's also been given the other way.
Ooh, chance here.
Oh,
Come on!
Almost gave it away to Chante.
That's okay. We're getting there though.
Vishal Barsham not warmed up yet.
He hasn't had much to do, but I still feel there is a goal in this game for the Indian team. Sunil Chetri also has to be brought into the game a little more. I know he's surrounded by two big boys with the likes of Pookie and Lucas Mendes, but that's where somebody like Rodanta and Chante should come into the game. We've seen Mansoor on the other side dropping deep, making sure Akram Afif and
that's everyone's prediction
are brought into the
watching
game.
us. Can you
Yeah, here's one for you.
get into the
The
chats?
initial plan, it seems.
Give us your prediction. Give us your thoughts on the game so
Afif
far. If
meanwhile.
you're watching.
Still on his own. No penalty given, shoulder to shoulder.
Afif asking questions of the referee, but now an opportunity for the Indian team to make an attack.
Early ball towards Chetri. Oh, just bounces over him. He was waiting. The anticipation was perfect. Suresh.
Yeah, we'll do that at halftime.
Apuya.
Good ball.
Now
Come on,
Thapa.
Thapa. Lovely. Oh, lovely.
Thapa.
Oh,
Get a
lovely.
penalty. Shoot!
Edge of the area. And blasted over
Ah,
by
come
Apuya.
on.
But a wonderful setup.
How many chances will we get? We'll get two
That's
chances
brilliant football
tops.
from the Indian team.
max.
Adiru Thapa
Yeah, yeah.
with that great
Good play.
ball.
Great
A
play.
soft
Smart
ball.
Danta.
Udanta
play,
finding Adiru
smart
Thapa
play.
again.
Done
Apuya
something
just
useful
needed
for
to
the
keep his
first time in
body
4
over that
years.
ball. He's been great throughout the game, playing
No,
those
bro,
simple
Danta's
passes.
been
And that
terrible.
pass even applauded.
He
by
did
Igor
have those
Stimac.
two
He knows
assists. Bengaluru FC
we
versus
will
Goa,
get opportunities. We
where we
have
went
to
to
take
Goa
them.
to see that.
He scored in the
That was
SAF
better.
Cup.
Of course, you're gonna give
Udanta
that as
trying
a
to stop
foul.
play.
Get a life,
Qatar's
referee.
defensive
Come on.
third.
Omar Amin does well to win a soft free kick.
Udanta
according to
scored
me.
against Pakistan in the
Nothing
SAF
in
Cup.
that.
Oh, good for him.
Do you remember? Chetri
I
hat-trick
mentioned
Oh
Chetri
yeah,
earlier.
no,
The
wait.
initial plan
In
Let's say
Bangalore.
he did a solo run.
In Bangalore, no,
was
no.
that
he didn't.
Manveer Singh was going to be played
But he
as
did score
number
a
9
he did score a
in
goal.
tonight's game
Yeah.
as the
Hat-trick.
striker,
Chetri hat-trick.
Chetri.
allowing a little
Pakistan.
bit of rest for Sunil Chetri and a different combination. And that is what the plan
Come on, I
was
think the last
initially.
5 minutes have been
But
ours.
because Manveer is
that's
not
true.
available,
We need these
unable
5
to try
minutes
that new combination.
gaps
Yeah.
of us having the ball
There's no
every
question on
every few.
Sunil's fitness levels, but when you speak of
Can
Manveer,
it's also about, can we keep the ball in their half? Even if they have the
including
ball,
the one against
can we
Kuwait.
keep it there?
So that does
Can we
have an
block
option.
out the
That
passes
does
well?
give Igor Stimac an option that you could use him as a number 9. Says it on his jersey
Look
for
at
sure.
this. Easy pass into
Not
the
just that as
No,
well.
that.
What happens if there is an injury? What happens if there's a suspension? There has to be someone in that setup to take the responsibility to lead the line, and that was the initial idea, to test him against
86%.
Asia's
If
best,
you
the
still
reigning
think that
champions.
we'll score a goal, I think we'll score.
It has changed slowly.
And rightly so.
It's
I
come
think
down.
over the
Yeah.
course
Since the
of his
beginning,
club
so.
games and even international football, he's done well. Someone else who I feel also has done well is Nikhil Pujari. He stepped in, he's
Oh,
been
get
brought
the
in
fuck
whenever
out,
needed.
Carlos Queiroz.
And there's no lack of work rate.
Asking
work
for a
ethic from
yellow
Nikhil
card
Pujari.
for a
The same goes for
nothing
Manveer
challenge.
as well. He's looked dangerous against Kuwait. We see him play throughout the season. He's dangerous with his crossing. He's dangerous when it comes to shot. He's got composure inside the box, which is brilliant to see as well from Manveer.
Lucas Mendes, eventful debut so far for Qatar. Couple of chances inside the box. Fatih. Chetri intercepts and gives it straight
Okay,
back to
chance
Akram
there.
Afif, the other number 11. Mustafa Mashal unable to find the white shirt. Subashish. Stopped in his tracks. Not happy with the decision, Ahmed Fatih.
That's a good run from Subashish on the overlap and earning his side a free kick. Fatih just a bit overzealous to win that ball back.
Can we keep the ball? How long can we keep
I
the
feel
ball
that was an
for?
There you
opportunity
go, one
for
pass.
the Indian team to deliver a ball in
That's
the
it.
box rather than playing it back and trying to keep ball possession.
I think, it's quite clear.
But you're right.
The
you've
team
seen
is still
Sunil trying to close down the
5,
goalkeeper and the two
10
centre-backs. He needs a bit
levels
more support.
below what
He's
they
been
need to
doing it
be
alone as
to
for
qualify
now.
to the World Cup.
And that's where somebody like an Ishan Pandita or even a Manveer could come in handy.
We have to
When in doubt, just
depend
go
on
for
individual
4-2.
brilliance,
Arsene Wenger believes
which
so for sure.
Chetri might not be capable of doing every game as he used to be.
Alhaidas.
Yeah,
He's 38, he's 39.
39.
So,
Alamin.
and I'm sure having a kid makes a difference in how you play as well.
Lucas
Like,
Mendes gives it away.
You're not going to jump into a challenge
Suresh looks up
if you know that
and then had to look sideways, and then he was fouled.
you could break your leg. I don't know. That's a little bit
True.
subconsciously might be in your head.
Suresh wanted to look for option up front, but finding none.
Whoever's watching, guys, please leave a
Ends
like
up earning a free kick for his
on the
side.
stream. It helps
Probably
reach more audience on YouTube if
That's
you
where
leave
you
a
can
like.
switch the ball really quickly because
Please help out.
Qatar do look compact.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Come on. Oh,
Touched away.
A
Udanta
cutback
was
might have been
waiting.
best there, but
that
that was
is
close,
exactly how
man.
India
what a pass
can
by
hurt Qatar.
Substitutions.
And that is a very, very important touch from Homam Amin.
What a run
But a
and
great
what a
run as
pass.
well from Changte, making sure he's onside and then a cross coming in. A dangerous cross.
Chetri hasn't
Almost
touched the ball also, I
finding
think.
Udanta.
Udanta.
Oh, good ball, good ball.
Forcing Qatar
That's what
into
you need to do.
clearance.
Put it in dangerous areas, try to
Chetri
win.
went for it.
Chetri.
Very difficult to anticipate when
It's
that
not
would
easy
be
to control
falling.
that ball and take a shot.
Looped clearance. Sunil wanting to take it first time, probably wanting to ask questions of the keeper who's had not much to do. With all his experience and all his goals, I'm sure he's allowed to try that from Igor Stimac.
Stimac back on his feet. The Bhubaneswar crowd back on its feet after that. A chance that Chante almost created.
And it's
Already
great
40
confidence
minutes
from
in, the
Leeds
first
side to
half's
see.
gone
You can see that they're
really quick.
stepping up. They're not sitting back and saying, come
Really
attackers,
quick.
we'll only hit you on the counter. No, we will hit you on the counter and we'll attacks of our own.
It will be good to end the half on a high, on some kind of a positive note for India. But the India of old would have
Yes, chance here.
just
Ay,
congratulated
tapa,
us.
tapa, tapa.
First time attempt,
Oh
just wide.
my God!
Big chance for the number 7.
He scuffed it.
Oh
He didn't
my
even connect with the ball.
And the pressure
That's
nearly
a
pays off again.
goodness. Why did he go outside the foot?
Anirudh Thapa with a big opportunity.
He scuffed it. He wanted to go
Cookie
laces
losing that
probably.
ball out. Anirudh Thapa with a first time.
Ah, look at that. Toe
Trying to use
poking
his
it.
outer. Just beat the keeper.
Oh,
Completely
God.
missing it.
Oh
Off
man,
target.
that's our
India
clearest,
will get their
clear-cut
opportunities.
chance.
They're not
Oh,
going to be many.
God. We're
No,
not
we
going to
should
get
be
many.
taking them.
We're already overdue of
Fearless is one
chances.
thing.
Yeah,
They
yeah. 2
have to be
chances so far.
merciless in front of goal.
That should have been dealt with better. On target. On target is minimum. Look at that pass. Look at that pass. No, you can't put your teammate in danger.
And so much of being clinical is in the mind. It's in the head.
Would you like to see any changes in the second half?
That's a good question actually.
India will get their opportunities because if you look back at some of the results for this Qatari side, they have conceded
Saha,
goals.
oh, that's a
Almoz
great
Ali
ball.
is
Offside.
offside. And flag went up. What a great finish. But flag went
All the
up
best.
almost immediately.
Qatar जाके celebrate करना. Offside.
Almoz Ali, who's been silent for most of the game with a run and was onside, and that
Was
is
it?
why he's asking questions off the linesman. A good finish.
Handed.
Calm finish.
That's why they didn't show it for long.
Chante.
Chante, left foot buddy. Come on, put the ball in. There are players
Oh, yeah.
inside.
Well, if Wenger is
Suresh
supposed to
keeping
bring in
the
the
ball
new
back.
offside rule,
That's
then that Almoz Ali
one
goal
to
would have been onside.
observe for sure.
He wants those goals to go in, doesn't he?
Nice
Chante.
one. No, 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 it's our ball, our ball.
But
Yeah.
as much
You
as that
can't,
was offside, it's a
you
good
can't
finish, and
nutmeg
as
these
a good
players and get
striker,
fouls. And
it's a habit to score
Chante
goals,
tried
and
that
we
at
know
least
for
3
sure
times
that
now.
Almoz Ali has a habit of scoring goals. His numbers speak for itself.
Well, get back, buddy. Stop
That's
complaining.
a
is
habit
going
that
on
the
my
Indian
phone.
team needs to take on board as well.
As
We've
long
seen
as it's
Anirudh Thapa with that opportunity. He needs to be finishing those for
done
sure.
good. That's some kind of a delivery.
And the minimum
Not a
ask
shot.
from Stimac would be to work the goalkeeper. Edge of the area, straight angle.
Test him, because we've seen it. His touch isn't the best, according to me.
Yeah, it's starting.
Chante.
Nice
Flag
team
went up.
start.
Should be back again.
Hassan
Sorry
did
for
get
that,
goal.
guys.
If we ask him questions, I feel there is a goal for this Indian team. We've seen him on
It's gonna
long
take a
ball,
couple
not
of
with the best of
minutes.
touches. Before that, Chante, who can see across the line, he's been dangerous as well. Should just keep himself on side. He's been causing troubles to Pedro
Yes.
Miguel.
Yes, we're back. Sorry for the technical
Came on
problems.
to make an
We're back.
impact in the previous game against Kuwait. Chante.
Let's go back to the match. Sorry about
This
that.
time the impact will have to be made
Okay,
by
so
the
we are
likes of
very close to halftime,
Mahesh,
Nikhil.
Sahal,
And you asked a very good question about who
Changes.
are you going to
on that
sub in,
bench who
right?
can
2
do
minutes
something
added
different.
on.
2 minutes added on.
What do you think? Just want to know your thoughts first before I say anything.
I don't think he's going to make any changes, and I would bring on, if anything, I
He's
would bring
called
on
it back.
Mahesh and play Chante on the right.
India trying to
Play everyone
restart
in their
very
natural
quickly.
positions. There's no other change I think that I would like
Anirudh
to do.
Thapa
Okay,
will be
but
thinking of that missed opportunity that
why
had
would you want to
come
do
his
that?
way a while
Because
earlier.
Rudanta
We know he can
is
finish them.
Rudanta, that's why. And Chante
One off
is
target on that
strongest
occasion.
on that right wing. So
Almost fell for Chante again.
Mahesh.
Udanta. Excellent take. Thapa.
Sahal. Would you bring Sahal on?
Suresh.
Maybe since we are 1-0, right? I think clearly we have more possession in the final third.
Here is Changte is on the right wing.
Yeah. So looks like a sub in the left wing.
The only
Probably Mahesh
question
or
that I
be
have
Udanta.
after all
Could
of
be
this ball
Mahesh.
possession is you don't need to go down the full line to cross the ball. Why not cross it early? Why not?
Once again, slightly poor from Amrinder, but another offside, this time against Tamim Mansoor.
Amrinder also needs to do better, especially with his kicking. That's the third kick that's landed to a Qatari player who, if it was just a step earlier, this lead could have been double.
It is his home stadium.
All right. So a
Amrinder
quick poll to
plays for
everybody
Odisha.
right now.
Chosen in
Who
place
will you
of
bring on? Will you
Gurpreet,
make any changes
who
to the
made a
team?
total of 20
Right.
saves.
We
in
have a
games
few
against
options
Qatar,
on the bench. Not too many, I would.
2019 and 21.
What was that? What is that? Chetri with the offside.
Chetri not happy with that decision.
That's it. That's halftime.
Half time in Bhubaneswar. India trail
Whoop. What is
by just
Oh
one
my
goal, and they've
God.
tried to fight back
That was
into it,
Jingan's challenge. That's why
soaking up a
Jingan
lot
got
of
the yellow.
I
initial
think that was
pressure.
a deserved yellow then.
But Jingan and Rahul Beke have stood firm,
Okay, so
and Amrinder
half
seems like he needs
time
all the help.
0-1
Igor Stimac
conceding
will
within
have
the
some
first
words
5 minutes.
at half time,
Thoughts on
but
that?
he will make sure that there are
Shouldn't
positive
have. I think we
words,
were defensively, we were
and he
haywire
will
in
know
that
that there is more
passage of play
firepower
that
on the bench to
Qatar
trouble
played.
Qatar.
We could have just cleared
Meanwhile,
our
India need
lines
to continue
and we
being
wouldn't
their
have
composed
conceded.
self.
And
Apart from the first
would have
5
been
minutes of the
0-0
game, India
going
look
into
to
the
have built
halftime.
themselves
Yeah.
across the
Qatar
next 40
had
minutes.
one or
Why not
two
so?
chances, but
They've looked
no, they
confident,
weren't
they've
like
built up
absolute
attacks,
goal scoring chances after
and
that.
Yeah.
almost
So we could have
have
still
scored
kept it at
opportunities as
0-0
well.
if we hadn't
But
Yes,
those
and
had that
opportunities
and
blunder.
Qatar
need to
has
be
looked
converted.
very comfortable so far.
Very comfortable.
It's not like India
Yeah.
has
It is
troubled
1-0
at all.
to Qatar,
Troubled
the
Qatar.
away side.
We've had a few shots,
And when we
but
come
not
back,
on
there's an
target.
intriguing
We've had chances.
45
We've had
We
more
need to
minutes.
be
And in
more
between, of course,
clinical.
there's an Arsene
Otherwise,
Wenger
otherwise we're
interview.
not
Don't
going
go
to get
anywhere.
this game, guys. And the team selection by Stimac, what do you think? Is that good?
I only don't understand why Naram Mahesh hasn't, because he's the most informed for the national
अर्ज
team.
किया है वर्ल्ड
So
कप खत्म अब ये
that
जर्सी
exclusion
बेकार
surprises
4
me.
दिन
We
की
know
चेयरिंग
Mangi was
थी
injured.
अब
Yeah.
तन्हाई भरी
Had some
डार
sort of
है
injury
शेरवानी
in
जी
the last
सुनो
2 days.
भविष्यवाणी
Otherwise,
जियो
I think he
सिनेमा
would have
पे ना
started
जर्सी का
and
बैकअप होगा ना
probably
क्रिकेट
Mahesh
का
would have
आईडीएफसी
played.
फर्स्ट बैंक इंडिया वर्सेस
And we'd
ऑस्ट्रेलिया
have gone for
टी20 आई
pretty much a
सीरीज शुरू हो रहा है
non-season. So
30
I'm not
नवंबर से
really sure.
देखो जियो सिनेमा और कलर्स नेटफ्लिक्स पर
Udanta, as we've been very
Watch
vocal
Indian
about
Super
him,
League,
never
Chennai
convinced
FC
about him.
versus East Bengal
And
FC.
today he's
This
done
Saturday,
one good thing in
5:15
45
p.m.
minutes.
Live on
That
Geo
back into
Cinema,
Thapa,
Sports
that
18
was-
and
that was
VH1.
nice.
That was the only chance as well.
Don't take anything away from
But otherwise, he
wonderful
can't
performance.
beat anyone. He can't control the
Indians
ball.
are
He
very
can't run with the
confident.
ball. So, and he's not providing much defensively
The
as well.
guys in
Yeah,
such
that's
great
true.
form.
Udanta, right?
Yeah,
Because Afif is everywhere.
Yeah.
That's the
He's
sort
roaming
we're
around.
talking
He's on
about.
the left wing. He's in the center. He's everywhere. That kind of makes sense too.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, so far pretty disappointing.
Disappointing, but sure.
But there is still a
there's
chance.
hope and there's chance.
Yeah.
See, I think we all came into the game, at least those of us who've watched the way we played for the last so many years.
Yeah.
We know that Qatar is a very tough game.
Yeah.
Not at all easy.
That's true.
So being 1-0 down is fine, is absolutely fine.
Yeah.
It's just that when we go, yeah, Akshay, sorry for that. We have reduced the TV volume. Yeah, peace.
Thank you. Yeah.
So yeah, I think what was I saying? Qatar, yeah. We shouldn't be too disappointed being 1-0 down against Qatar because we could have been 0-0. That goal was a free goal by them, which shouldn't have gone in. So not too upset, but
Yeah.
I'll be back.
Yeah, we have a quick Amazon delivery. But yeah, I mean, it's been a pretty disappointing first half. We didn't create too many chances. only when Qatar allowed us with the chances, that is only when we created chances. So that is what it is. 1-0, it's fine. It's fine. I think we still are in the game. We can still come back. We need to make changes for sure. So, which is why I would love to know, okay, who are we? Who's this change going to be? Is it Mahesh? Clearly, Mahesh has the most number of votes so far, with just one vote. But let us know who you would bring on at halftime. Is it going to be Noram Mahesh Singh on the left side for Udanta, shift Changte back to the right wing, or would you bring in Sahal Abdul Samad for, let's say, a Tapa or a Suresh or a Apuya, one of the midfielders? Uh, I definitely not Roshan. For me, I wouldn't bring Roshan in at this point of time. And no changes. I don't think that makes sense because we've made a few changes. Udanta, what is he bringing into the team?
Nothing.
There's your answer. So yeah, we need to be better for sure in that sense. What did you get? This is extremely
Some
important.
spicy ass shit. Yeah, Shah Jahan. We are appreciating them. We know we've been saying Qatar is a very tough game. Uh, a few we've not. I'm absolutely not disappointed with going 1-0 down. And I expected it from the start. So optimistic. I'm still optimistic. I still think we can get a goal. I still think we can take them on.
No, the question I have for Shah Jahan is, would you be disappointed with a 1-0 loss? Or would you be happy with it? That's the question. I mean,
Yeah.
right? Of course, I would be disappointed at the end of the day if we end up with just 1-0 and we lose it. I would be slightly disappointed because I want something out of this game. It's a
Yeah.
home game. We are coming with so much I don't know,
Positivity.
vibes.
Vibes.
FC, right? Skills will not improve in within days or within matches. So yeah, I mean, in terms of vibes, we have it. So can we get something out of
Yeah.
it? I would love to get a draw out of it at
Yeah.
least.
And 1-0 on the day is maybe a bad result, but in the grand scheme of things, it's not. Because this is a game of results and points, and we have two easy games against Afghanistan coming up.
Yeah.
We know that Afghanistan is probably at their worst that they can ever be at.
Yeah.
They've lost 8-1 to Qatar previously. Now I think their match against Kuwait must be going on. Let's see how that's going on. So 6 points against Afghanistan is, I think, if not six, at least 4 points is a must against Afghanistan. So
No, six is the bare minimum. I would like to
yeah.
bring in Rahul KP instead of Udanta. That's a great shout, actually.
Oh yeah, that's amazing. That's a
But
great.
Akshay, my question would be: would you bring on Rahul KP instead of Noram Mahesh Singh, who is just magical sometimes, right? Of course, I would love to bring Rahul KP. He has a lot of pace. He's very tricky, but he does lose the ball a lot. He's not dependable yet. So yes, I mean Rahul KP is a wild card for me. So that way,
Why not try him?
yeah.
Good shot, great shot. By the way, Kuwait Afghanistan is at 10:30 p.m. So we'll know the result on the later. 1-0 on the day. Ain't that bad since you don't have three regular starters. No Mishra, so checking our bench strength. Yeah, exclusion of Akash Mishra. Thoughts? Is he not on the bench? I haven't seen the bench yet.
We've spoken about this before. We've said, Akash Mishra and Subhashish Bose are like for
Like
like,
for like.
not too different in their approach. Subhashish crosses might be better. Akash
Yeah.
Mishra's carry into the third half is
Yeah.
better, third quarter, whatever. Right. So that's what I think. But Subhashish is, I think, more defensive than Akash
Yeah,
Mishra is, which is why I think he got selected
Correct. Absolutely.
to begin with.
That's
Right.
exactly why. Akash has a tendency to bomb up more than
Yeah,
Subhashish.
leaving space in behind
Yeah.
for Qatar to exploit,
Yeah.
which is Almoez Ali,
Almoz Ali.
who we have kept quiet.
We have kept him
remarkably.
really quiet. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Afif has taken all the thing on his shoulders to be the man
Yeah. Yeah.
for Qatar today. So let me just look at the subs bench quickly. We have Vishal Keth, Gurpreet, Lal Chunanga. Okay, Akash Mishra is on the bench.
Okay.
Ishan is there. Liston is on the bench.
Okay.
Rahul KP, Roshan, Sahal, Rohit Kumar, Mahesh, and Mehtab.
Okay.
Yosin TV, I'm back. Yes. How's it going, Yosin TV? What are your thoughts on the game?
Yeah. So when you were reading out the subs, I was just thinking about it. Rahul KP, Mahesh, we can bring on both of them.
Yeah.
Would you sub Chetri off? He's not done much. I haven't seen him touch the ball
I wouldn't have.
as much as I would have liked to see him touch the ball.
I wouldn't have started Chetri, man. If I was being honest.
Yeah, that's true. I'm with you on that.
But Manveer, since Manveer is not there, it's fine. There's another concern in the group since Afghanistan can't be potentially banned since their players are accusing of corruption. Yeah, team is basically the C team. So that's why we are saying that 6 points is a must against that Afghanistan team. And if you have 6 points against Afghanistan, we got 3 points against Kuwait.
Done
That's
and
nine.
dusted. Yeah.
That's 9 points. That's good enough. If we get a positive result with Kuwait at home,
Yep.
then that's amazing. You can afford the 2 losses against Qatar then.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. Like, so this Qatar game, I'll be honest. Like, if the Cricket World Cup didn't happen in between, we would have gone into this Qatar game saying, "Hey, 1-0, amazing." You know, like losing is fine against Qatar. Of course, it's fine. They're a top 6 team,
Asian champs, man.
Asian champions, top 6 team in Asia in terms of rankings. Japan is definitely better than Qatar.
Yeah.
I would say Australia is probably as good as, if not better. There are few teams better than Qatar in
Korea,
Asia.
South Korea is better.
South Korea is miles better, right?
Yeah.
So obviously, when you look at it in terms of long term, where India needs to be, we need to be beating Qatar.
Yeah.
So when we lost the Cricket World Cup and we have all of these new fans coming in, I would rather we put on a show,
Yeah.
get something out of this game.
Yeah, a lot of new followers for this game. Everyone's, as we spoke about it earlier,
Yeah.
all their frustration of the Cricket World Cup loss is coming on. I mean, they're resting their hopes that at least the Indian football team will have some positive impact in their life.
Yeah.
And if you are one of them, I don't know if any of them are watching us, but if you are one of them, don't be upset with this loss. And don't just say, no, fuck this Indian team, football team, kya football, ye football, wo football.
Yeah.
That's the absolute wrong way to look at it. You need to look at the opposition and you need to do all that. You need to take the whole picture into consideration.
Where we are,
Yeah.
where we want to be.
And not just the result.
Yeah, it's not a 2 day, you know, in 2 days we have improved to be the best station.
Yeah.
That's not gonna happen. Yeah, Manmohan has a great point about Uzbekistan, right? Some really good results by Uzbekistan in the under 23. Oh wow.
Lots of fans in stadium wearing cricket team jersey. Look, man, what do you say? It's fine. At least they're
It's fine.
there.
Yeah.
They've turned up. That's all we can ask for.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what jersey they wear. It doesn't matter. Look, I'm wearing a BFC shirt because my jersey is for wash. I wore the same because of our Kuwait win. I wore that same jersey for 3 days. I didn't take bath. So open admission to the entire world. That's how happy I was with the Kuwait win. Now I had to wear something else, and this was the only thing that I had. So that's what I'm wearing. Shahjahan says, miss you, Gurpreet.
I don't miss Gurpreet.
Good save by Amrinder. Couple
save.
of good saves.
See, if you have to talk about Gurpreet, I think as BFC fans, we've seen him the best among the country, right? Because we see him week in, week out playing football. He has mistakes in him.
Yeah.
He, throughout his 6-year career now in India, we have seen, at least before, he was very weak on his near posts.
Yeah.
That has improved a bit, but for his height and for the hype that's built around Gurpreet Singh, I don't think he justifies it every game.
Right.
Right? He still has a few mistakes in him. He can fuck up. He can have a brain fart here and there.
That's right.
And so does Amrinder. There's not much to differentiate between the two, and also Vishal K.
Yeah.
To be very honest, I think Vishal K should in fact be over Amrinder.
I agree.
If not, Gurpreet.
Because I've seen Vishal Keth make a lot more amazing saves than, let's say, Amrinder has.
Yeah.
Highlight reels at least, right? Vishal Keth, I've seen him make better saves. So yeah, I would put Vishal Keth over. If you just have a look at the poll, Sahal Abdul Samad has overtaken Norem Mahesh. We've had a few votes there.
Unsurprising.
42%.
No shocks there.
No shocks there, and I agree in principle. I agree. We need a creative midfielder in that team.
Yeah.
Right now, Thapa is really smart. So far, he's the one who's been creating your chances, who's been in the right place, right time to create those chances. So you shouldn't.
I think you
do better
wait
with it.
still 20 minutes and bring Sahal on at 70 minutes,
Hmm.
60, 70 minutes. I don't think you get him on straight on.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
So that's that.
That's that, and I think we are very close for restart as well. So just want to make a few changes actually to this. So this is the first time we are making um, going live, right? So we are also trying to figure out a few things. How can I put the time on the screen, right? I have the time, but I need to be able to crop it. Yeah, one day we'll figure this out. Yeah.
Yeah, let's not give it for today.
Yeah.
Shahjahan says, I think we should try Ishan in place of Chetri in second half. Really good shot, man. I'm glad someone else is also saying it.
Ishan instead of Chetri.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, ideally it would have been Manvi as striker, just because we haven't seen Ishan ever for the national team.
Yeah.
But otherwise, I agree that Chetri hasn't done anything.
Yeah.
Barely had any touches of the ball. So could be a new outlet for us.
How do you figure out OBS? I just need to be able to crop it.
I'll be back.
Okay. We're very close to the start of the next half, I believe. Meanwhile, just give us a couple of minutes, yeah. That we're just trying to figure out how to crop the time so that you know exactly what time we are watching at. Okay, I don't need filters. Edit transform, flip horizontal, fit screens, touch to screen, center to screen.
We have a guest.
We have a guest. Hello, guest. Probably not in the screen yet. Yeah, 2 minutes. Couldn't figure it out. That's
Has the
fine.
game resumed?
It will slowly.
It's not yet started, second half.
Okay, few changes. That's all right.
They have scored. Qatar have scored the second. Right at the beginning of second half.
What a great
As they
start
did
for
in the
Qatar in
first
this
half.
second half.
And that
Incredible
possibly
ball
ends our
forward
chances to
from
win the
Koke.
game.
Yeah,
Amrinder
Qatar has
complains
scored.
that he had the ball
Set
under
piece again,
control,
yet again.
so it is going to be worth watching again. But Qatar in a 2-goal lead.
Qatar starting exactly.
What is up with
It's a
our
corner again.
team
They started at the
talks?
beginning of the
Halftime
game.
team talks.
Yeah, we seem to go down right after the half time.
Moez Ali
Was that Almoez Ali?
to his tally.
Yeah.
Getting on to
Going
that
and
ball,
celebrating
poaching
the
that ball,
subs. You should
sniffing
be in
that
the
ball
subs
out.
bench, bro.
But yes, a brilliant
Oh,
ball.
Oh,
High
no.
toss.
First time
Ooh,
finish.
ooh, ooh.
Oh,
Amrinder
mistake, Amrinder,
trying to stop
mistake.
that goal with his
Someone was
legs.
just saying
Begin
it.
with. And then Al-Muazzali pouncing on the rebound.
Was he
Amrinder asking for
offside
a foul,
though?
but nothing given. 2-0 towards Qatar.
Does he kick his hand?
40 goals for Qatar, for Al-Muazzali.
God damn.
Fantastic serve. and
Yes,
left
guys,
side.
that's about it for our hopes and dreams for this
Nothing
game
new.
at least.
Akram Afif and Al-Muazzali combining.
Who was watching, please like the video, guys. Please
And
like
it's
the live
just a bit.
stream.
It takes away so much from India. And what was said at
Jeez.
halftime. Within the first
Now I
5
think
minutes,
it's we have to
you want your team to follow the
try not to
instructions.
lose 5-0.
But that's usually where it's the most dangerous. The ending of both halves and the beginning of both 45s when a team looks
Oh!
unsettled, nervy, and looks like conceding. And that's exactly what's happened with India. As the game has grown on,
Mahesh
even in
in
the
for
first half,
Udanta.
they looked better. And now they need to do better because there's a 2-goal cushion for Qatar.
In case you missed the Arsene Wenger interview at halftime, he did talk about the game. Mahesh has come on for Udanta, of course, but spoke about how India have to go for it, how they were
And they're on their way for the
There's
third.
Al-Haydos,
Okay.
trying to play it back
Corner,
in.
corner
Rahul
yet
taking
again.
away.
That's where they've been the most dangerous.
The words that he just used was let go of the handbrake. And that's exactly what you should do because even Igor Stimac knows you've got nothing to lose but everything to gain. And that's exactly what this game will be. There will be loads of learnings as this team goes forward. And opportunities to score goals as well. We've seen
Technical
Al-Muazzali
difficulties yet
Controlling
again.
his
Sorry
score.
guys for this. We aren't used to this.
This one's
I don't know if you can
nicely
hear
initiated.
me.
Afif.
Oh. So
Just the
nothing's
quality of
happened,
the
no?
ball inside the box, the whip,
Audio is live.
so inviting for the attackers. No wonder he had a remarkable
Guys, is the audio live? I know the video isn't,
Asian
but can
Cup
you
of
hear me?
2019 created 30 chances. It's just unbelievable numbers.
I think that's the possibilities of a team that plays together over a long period of time. And we speak of Afif and Al-Muazzali, they've both come out of the Aspire Academy together as well. So that is also where they've had that communication build up
Just
over the
make
course
sure
of
that
time.
if it is seen.
It's not seen. Audio is live. Akshay is saying audio is live. It's two.
Afif on the ball against Subashish. His clearance just going wayward, but Amrinder this time coming out, catching the ball. Again, as the game keeps growing.
So what do you think, guys? I think now is the time to make substitutions, right? I think try to get
This is a learning process. Yes.
try. I think now is a good time to get Sahal on. Try to make something.
These mistakes might just prove
It looks like Mahesh is in for Udanta. As expected, I think. So Changte is back to the right. Mahesh is on the left. Thapa is still in midfield. There's no changes in the midfield.
Al-Muazzali. Akram. Fatih. Al-Haydos.
Sorry guys for the long loss in video. It's some technical difficulties we're facing. Please bear with us. We'll be back soon.
Ever. 3 games played, 3.5 now. Can Mahesh provide something?
Man of the match so
Kind
far.
of service.
My man of the match so far. Nobody, man. I think maybe I would give it to Apuya or Suresh because they're doing their best in midfield.
Such positivity to speak
I think
about
as good
Mahesh.
as Thapa as you can see, and as in midfielder in general,
Huge win in Kuwait.
he needs Sahal
And this
to
is
get
exactly
that
why
shot.
it came.
Yeah, we need Sahal on. Now is a good time to get him on. Just try to get Sahal on. Try to make him
And those
do
errors will come
what he
against teams
does.
like Qatar.
If he can nick a goal back, then nothing like it.
Akram Afif.
We'll be back in just a few seconds, guys. Hold on.
3 attempts and still unable to clear his lines, and finally with the 4th one he does.
This is where India need to do better. A bit of composure or a bit of communication to clear their lines.
Oh, by the way, guys,
Yes, you can say there's
I don't know
pressure.
how many of you watching
Still
follow
need
us
to
on
do better.
Instagram, but we just hit 3,000 followers. Thank you so much to everyone who's
Nikhil
followed us.
Pujari.
It's been a great ride for us on Instagram.
Thapa. Straight to Kuki.
Please share our page to everyone you know who wants
They
to know
know
about
India.
Indian football.
We
A lot
go
of
for the
new
early
people want to
cross.
come in,
They know that
knowing what
dive
we
will
do,
come in.
knowing they want to
And
know what
only
Indian football is all
a
about, and
couple of
that's
players will
that's
want to
exactly
surrender
what our
there
page aims to
because
do.
of the way it's set up this
So
game. And they are doing very well to
share the
defend
page.
those
Let's
early cross.
grow. Let's grow the sport in the country, man. It's time. It's
But
high
it is
time
about
football
asking questions.
grows.
You ask the questions, test the defenders. Because even if you ask the likes of Sandesh, you know it's the most dangerous when you're facing your own goal. You just need the ball to end up in the back of the net.
And we're coming live in
Complete reflection. That's all
few
that's
seconds.
needed.
Yeah.
Are we live? Can you see me? Just let me know if you can see me.
Too soft. And then Suresh with a foul. Frustration creeping into India's game.
Not live yet.
Ball a bit short, and Pedro Miguel doing really well to cut that off. Doing really well to earn that free kick as well. Mismatch in height.
Yeah, we're back. Shetri is on top pressing. Need more
Just a
combining
demand
to
for more
put pressure
physical
back.
presence.
Videos live. Yes, videos
And
live.
this game has
We're live.
shown
Sorry
the likes of
for that.
Jason and Anwar Ali are so important to the setup.
There's
Someone
a,
like
there's a
Anarshi
thing
is
that
such
it's
a
just
loss
two of
one
us
way as
handling
well
everything. We
because
don't have anyone BDS
the athleticism
to do
required
this
to
shit,
play
and we're new to it.
against the likes of Qatar,
So
against
we have
Australia,
one other person who's an absolute
Uzbekistan,
waste of time,
Syria.
who's
It's
just standing
a
here
few
doing
levels
nothing.
above
Well, not nothing.
what India
Big
used to, and getting there just to it's not enough to be fast and strong, but also about how to use the body and how to maneuver yourself and protect the ball and play with it.
I think some of the names missing do that really well, but when, let's just say, unfortunate injuries take place, that also leaves space for opportunity. So that is an area of opportunity for the likes of Ishan.
Qatar seems to dominate.
Mehta,
They're not
make their
letting
score
us have the
notice
ball
that.
at all. Taking control of the game completely.
Akram Afif. Somehow the ball just keeps ending back on his feet. He says get up.
I'd
Suresh now.
maybe Manveer could have made a difference, man. It's very unfortunate that he got injured, and maybe he could have helped illness or injury. I'm not sure. Maybe he could have helped keep the ball up in our final
Questions of
third a bit
penalty
better
being
than
asked. Akram
what
Afif
Uganda had done
at
in
the
the
edge of the
first half.
box, asking for
So
that.
that could have made
Soft
a
again.
difference. But apart from that, I think
Defenders on the
it's
spot as
just
well.
the fact that Qatar is
Not a penalty in my views.
3,
Hand
4,
ball.
5 levels above us
But
in
India
terms
had
of
the
quality.
opportunity to
So
break away for a counter-attack. This is where
kind
that
of
pace is
expected
needed.
only
The
the
likes
way
of
the game's
Mahesh,
going.
Chante, yes, Sudanta's not on the pitch, but this is where that pace is needed.
Akram Afif.
And we have 10 likes on the video. Thank you, everybody. Chance for Qatar, blocked by Mahesh. Man, they're so strong. They're so physically strong.
Back. But
Just keep it
I need
in
one
and
more
around the
thing
post.
to be done.
Positive challenge.
So just
Knowing
hold on
defenders
for
will
me.
not go for
I
it.
will be back. But
Gives
Nikhil
them
will
very
keep it
strong
going.
for the second.
Oh,
High
corner
distance
yet
throw straight
again.
away.
How many corners? I think we've had 0 corners, isn't it? Yeah, Manmohan Qatar source of attack has been completed from the left wing back and left wing. Yeah, when we did our preview, we watched
Yusuf
a
into
few
Isan.
highlights of their previous
Also
games,
small
Qatar's
from
previous
Qatar.
games, and their left side is just too strong, man. And we were really
10
worried
corners
about
now.
whether
India with
Nikhil
none.
Pujari could live up to the task of handling
The
both
likes of Pookie,
Elomin and
defenders that look
Afif,
dangerous.
and
More than a handful of them.
we
And
need
also the
better
delivery.
right backs.
It will come back via Alamin.
That's close.
Okay, I'm back. I'm back with a refill.
A big roar for Amrinder.
Can we pull anything back? Do you think can we pull a goal back in this?
Rightly mentioned, he
At
needs
least a
bit more
goal. I
confidence.
mean,
Hasn't been the best
we
stable
need to
this
show
week.
that
Oh, and there we go. Lose the ball.
we need to show the Asian teams that hey, we are here to compete. We're not here just for participation. Yeah, that's a slip. That's a hands also. Get up from that. It's Sunil Chetri running.
Chetri, come
Can he
on.
keep the ball?
Oh!
Tracked back and well tracked back by Pedro Miguel.
I would sub Chetri off. To be honest.
Oh, great ball.
Opportunity.
Flag goes up against Akram Afif.
That's a great outlet. You've seen Sunil run down the channel. Again, I say it, if he has support, we can see a lot more of this. But a little earlier, Akram Afif just trying to get on side. Nikhil Pujari marshalling him so, but offside to begin with. But this was the attack earlier. The substitute
This
tried to line up a
Afif,
shot,
one does
albeit
say
it very well
true.
slips
I'm
past the
assuming.
And then
No, it's
on
about
that
the
attack
left
is where
wing
he
and left
released
wing back of
Sunil
Qatar.
Chetri
Ah, right,
down the
okay.
line.
Not about Chetri being subbed off.
No.
Probably we can see an attacking change. I'd love to see a bit of Sahal or Ishan Pandita come on to help Sunil.
So Bashish with the ball in.
Yeah, so I see stands being full is.
Early delivery.
I think when India plays,
has to
it
be.
has to
Why
be,
not as number
right?
9s? I know I will be
That is the expectation now. That wherever
Back.
and games are always going to be in tier one cities mostly. In Bangalore, if they play, you can expect a pretty much full crowd. If they play in Kerala, Kolkata, you can expect a full crowd.
Chetri for a booyah.
Guwahati maybe. Imphal when they played the what is that
Comes the cross.
Intercontinental Cup
Across
Tri-Nation Series, they played in Imphal.
And he was
Yeah,
left
yeah.
Stands were full there
Manipur.
as well.
Manipur is always going to be full in that.
So I think
Goals have to happen more often.
that's the minimum expectation now. That when India plays, you need a good crowd.
Delivery could have been better,
The
but
game, Manmohan says, the game from here matters most if you're ready to sit among the top 15. Arsene Wenger is there and lot riding.
Yeah, actually, yeah, Arsene Wenger is part of the game. Apparently, he has made a few comments about our first half performance.
Beer
Probably
me, please.
something that
Yeah,
Igor
beer
Stimac
is
can
right here.
work on as you keep going
And yeah,
or the
uh,
Asian Cup as well.
Arsene Wenger, right?
Make sure you
He's here in India, right?
Rishabh, can you check if he's given any statement?
Yeah.
If we are losing terribly to Qatar, I think that's good.
That's more impotence on
Arsene
Arsene
Wenger
Wenger to fix
make
things up.
to make a difference. If you've come here to India, let's make a difference, Arsene. Unbeaten run. Let's go.
Yeah, I think this game is going to end our unbeaten home run for the year,
Yeah.
and it's okay. Qatar is the team to beat us. That's fine.
Hassan has been kept very, very quiet throughout the game. Yes, Akram and Al-Moez Ali and Mansoor, the front three have been dangerous. The most capped player for this Qatari side, Hassan Al-Eidos, has been fairly kept quiet.
It's once again about that depth.
I'm increasing the
If one player has switched off, Qatar have someone else to step up. India with a wonderful
30 minutes to go. Still only one change in.
record
We
that
should
goes
soon
with
be seeing the
unbeaten
change
in the last 15
come up.
with 10 wins and 5 draws. That is some kind of
We
run.
should hopefully see a change soon. I don't see anyone warming up or
Their own
anything.
country, a proper fortress, but sometimes the likes of Qatar will come and really spoil the day as well. Still lots of time though.
Rishabh, could you close the door and then say? Because that's coming in
But then
there.
again, I feel it's important.
And
to
why
play
don't you join us?
champion teams or Asian champions for the tournament like
All
this.
right, so we have a new
These will
guest.
always give you
On to the
confidence. When you
closer,
win
closer.
games, sometimes your mistakes are hidden. From losses, you learn a lot more than wins.
There we go.
Sahal Abdul Samad is ready to come on.
Only guest left is Ayushman Khurrana.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know, Ayushman Khurrana saw our post.
Ayushman Khurrana? People know Ayushman Khurrana.
No, they don't know that he shared up.
Pedro Miguel with the block. India's first
Hello
goal
guys,
is
your
off.
camera got tilted. Oh yeah, camera got tilted.
Yeah, a
As
little
the
bit.
half has grown on,
Let's fix that.
India
Sahal is on. Sahal is
Oh, no,
coming
fine.
on.
Another
It's
creative
Oh
just
yeah,
outlet.
fix
it's
it,
fine.
sir.
It's fine.
The
It's fine.
intent is
It's all
there.
good.
Igor Simak knows there will be opportunities.
Thank you, Himateju.
When
Thank
you
you for
have
that.
somebody as creative
Sahal's
as Sahal
finally on.
Sahal is on
Come on.
for Thapa. Come on, can Sahal do what he does? Can he create a chance?
Unanimous approval from those who watch Indian
This
football
is we have
about
to
This is
take
our
these
first
chances.
first corner of the game for India.
physically,
It's key that we
creatively,
take these chances, honestly.
decision making.
Yeah, if you can't
10
convert
to
it,
1 corners.
With the biggest question
yeah, you
mark
got to be
over his
converting
head
your
left in the
set
World
pieces,
Cup.
right? At least making a chance out of it.
Yeah. Against the big teams, especially, these are the chances you gotta take. And
Mahesh.
get a cross like that. Come on.
Goes to Apuya.
Oh God!
Oh yeah, that's not your thing,
the
man.
opportunity, but these are the times you have to do
We couldn't
better,
clear the
Mahesh.
first man
My
Past the first man.
day.
on a
Probably
corner.
that ball couldn't find Raul BK on the other end as well. You've seen how dangerous set pieces can be. Qatar on their set
That sets a
pieces.
precedent
The
for
likes
all
of
of the
Mendes
other
and Kuki.
big teams,
Dangerous.
especially when we're going to
Foundation
face them in the AFC Asian Cup, right?
need to make
We
opportunities.
can't clear the first man. Put some pressure within the corner. I mean, that's not where you want to see the football, the national football team
Haven't really
look like,
invited
in the big
challenges
stage.
as well. The Indian wingers stand up, try and protect the ball.
A little bit
Try
of
to foul, create
I still
set
can't
piece
believe
chances
Mahesh
as
ping-pong
didn't
well.
start
ball.
today.
Yeah, very
The likes
surprised
of
that Mahesh didn't start today.
He's
Sandesh and
probably
Vijay who are so
been
good at
one of
reading
the
the ball in
best
an
Indian players.
attacking sense as
A
well.
great turn by Suresh.
Something that could have been worked upon. But he's
Oh, come on!
Suresh was
No, no.
and he has dragged it wide.
There was so much time!
He could have
Another
He could
taken
have,
it
brilliant
on the
yeah,
right
opportunity
I
foot
mean,
coming
he
and
India
Could have
way.
turned around, eaten one egg
Next time
puff,
for Sahal.
and then
Who's
shot.
just come on is fresh. Probably could have scored with his first
shit!
touch. Sandesh doing very well to win the first ball.
A great
And Suresh
turn,
with a
man.
brilliant turn
Great
to leave
turn
his
and great
marker.
pass.
The
Great
great
vision.
vision to find Sahal on this ball.
Look at the space and time, man. He
Brought
could
it
have
down with his
ran.
right foot as
Oh
well.
God, Sahal.
But for the moment,
Cut it
just
back
a
on the
wayward
right.
shot. These are the opportunities that India need to take.
There's a good wake-up call for the team, to be honest. Beating Kuwait is not the final end all.
Not the
goal.
benchmark.
Not the benchmark at all. It's the
He is
exact
ready to
word.
scream for the next 25 odd minutes.
We have, and you can see on the screen right now, 4 shots to 16 for us. Oh God, Apuya has been given the ball too much, man, today.
Apuya,
It's not definitely not the first time that he's done this.
Come on.
Suresh.
A good
Now Chankar.
sequence of play can see us make a chance here.
Oh,
Sahal's run.
It's so frustrating, man. Honestly.
Suresh is our MVP, absolute engine, says Mamon. Could be, I think, good shout for man of the match for us today, right? It was one of Suresh or Apuya, but I think Apuya has been giving the ball away a little bit more.
Beautifully into the feet of Almoez Ali.
Yeah, man, Himadeju 1:4 shot ratio. But it's expected, you're playing a
Al Haidos
top
again.
5 Asian team, right?
By
So
Apuya.
that kind of stat, you could see it coming.
Ramin. Sandesh in the way.
Sandesh clearing the ball.
Not too well. Not too well.
Mahesh trying to get the ball under control, but a confident punch from Amrinder, who's looked fairly well with his hands. And again, just that first mistake at the beginning of both halves is proving to be the difference in this game. Sahal coming on, could have scored with his first touch. Still time to get a goal.
How was
Could be the
that
first
stadium?
time that India score against.
And you know what? I don't even think Qatar has been at 100% today. They haven't gone to fourth gear. Qatar.
Apuya.
Yeah, they've looked so comfortable so far.
Ball.
This is our
Great.
first switch of
Great.
play
Wow.
to the winger.
Watch this spread play. Oh!
Great pass
Nikhil
there.
Pujari.
Decent,
We all
decent.
know what
Okay.
those two can do.
I mean, this is what you expect.
Chante and Nikhil Pujari.
We consider Apuya to be Europe ready player. Really? Who expects Apuya to be ready to play in Europe?
I think he is overrated a little bit because he plays in that Mumbai City team.
Hmm.
A
Nikhil
well
Pujari
coached
sends one in.
Mumbai City team
He clears.
is going to be unbeaten for 18 games, and that's what they did last season.
Any
And
update on who's replacing this?
Yeah, there's no update on who's
No,
replacing this.
not yet.
Overzealous there to win the
I
ball
hope,
back from a
do you think they'll
field
take
which looked
silent this?
dangerous on the other end. On that same flank as Chante.
Englishman for Englishman.
Well, I think that's fair. Just trying to slow the
And then
game
they
down.
go on
There
to
was an
lose the next
opportunity
5,
for a
6
counterattack
games.
for Qatar. Sandesh was
I will
driven
be
down.
there no matter what.
Season starts in Jan now.
But I can see that trend again.
Our season starts in Feb, in fact, probably.
With an opportunity. This half you got
Yeah, if there's anyone in this
Which is
national
making
team
the
who can
wicket
play in
break
Europe,
them.
it's
And if
Anfar.
possible,
There's
provide
nobody
support for
else.
Sunil,
Literally
who is
nobody
working
else.
the hardest.
Come on.
Up front, but
Capitalize. Capitalize,
Yeah, with the
guys.
ball, no? Chipping it. No, unnecessarily.
The other pass that was very alive.
But that's what, like, I guess Sal also
Watchalong
brings in. He gives them an option,
We
you
are
know,
just
at
striking
least in an
more
attacking
foot,
sense.
this man.
Yeah.
He's come on, he's had a chance.
between Sahal and
Yeah,
Abdullah as
yeah,
well.
yeah.
Koki stepping out that occasion, earning his side a free kick.
He had a trial last season in Belgium and
Seconding your
impressed.
thoughts, Palasta, saying choose the option outside.
And the coach there was
Changes coming
quiet. Had quite a few stories.
It's good for PR.
Hmm.
That is why, probably. Almoez Ali, the danger man off. Muntari. Mohammad Muntari, I believe his name is. Number 8. Who's come on. And the goal scorer is also off. Both the goal scorers off.
Mumbai City franchise is part of the City Group, right? Yeah, Mumbai City is, of course, City Group. You can expect them to get someone from Spain or someone to replace Des Buckingham. They aren't going to go for some random guy, that's for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
They're going to definitely get a.
They're not going to half-ass the next manager.
Yeah,
For
they're
sure.
going to get someone as
Come
good, if
on.
not better, than
Winning the
Des
ball there
Buckingham.
in midfield.
That's it. He's never gonna win that.
Is to be seen how
Yes.
soon do we see some attacking changes from Igor Stimac.
I think for the rest of the game,
Oh,
Come
God.
Coming on.
And same team.
yeah, I was about to say, for the rest of the game, the aim should be those movements. Are we playing those movements right? When we're in midfield, for example, are we keeping the ball well? Are we rotating the ball? Are we switching the ball? And when we are defending, are we, compact? Are we pressing well? That is all that matters at the minute. I mean, those small things, if you get them right, that's when you start creating chances. And it's quite clear that the players are a little bit
Entirely clear-cut chances,
nerve wracked.
but hopeful
Yeah.
openings, which
They're not
need a little bit
100% in terms of quality,
extra to turn into
what
a
you
proper
would
chance.
normally expect.
That's the gap that India
I
need
think the
to
first thing you notice is the physical difference between the both.
Yeah,
teams
man.
also.
There's
It's-
so much difference.
Good enough.
Yeah.
But it's not hopeful.
Look at that three-man.
Yeah, look at
centre
the
back.
height, look at the physicality. It's just
It was that
Imagine playing Australia, bro.
Yeah, they've got a few 6'7".
challenge from
They'll
Substitutions.
eat our players.
Mm.
Great challenge, a strong
There was a
challenge
link
coming
of
in.
City Chinese club coach to replace Des. Interesting.
Fairly.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
they're going to get one of the City Groups guys
But
in
when you
for
speak
sure.
of hope, I also speak of dreams and beliefs that this Indian team has.
What do they get?
There are
Pep
dreams and
Guardiola.
belief that this
I hope.
Pep Guardiola and Mumbai City FC will
future
be a
also looks
wild
very,
time.
very bright.
Yeah, I'm gonna start supporting Mumbai City if they get Pep Guardiola.
See, United fan and BFC fan saying this.
Bro, Pep is Pep, bro. Come on, what do you say? Most revolutionary manager in the history of managers. What
Against
also-
against Simon Grayson with 5 at the back. Can he beat us?
Of course they
they
can
do
do
it on a rainy night in Kandiva.
Chetri out wide for
John
Chante.
Capleton. That's okay. Keeping the
Chante
ball
has
there.
had a very.
Apuya.
Yeah. The entire team's had a.
Oh God, Subhashish.
Subhashish, it's not 2019
क्या
anymore.
है क्या है वो cross?
An option of Sahal's right.
So panicked. All these passes. This
Neat little soft
They is so
ball that we
panicked.
saw between Anirudh Thapa and Udanta in the first half.
Come on.
We've won the
Come
ball.
on.
Sahal.
What a ball!
Mahesh.
Mahesh, corner.
Once again in the way.
Corner.
Lucas Mendes.
At least
He slipped, no?
How quick
Yeah.
was that?
He
But it
did.
was a corner, so it
It is. It is. It
Great
is.
turn to win the ball
Maybe if
back
Pep gets
from
bored
Salah,
winning all
but Salah,
trophies
this
with
is
Man
what
City,
he
we
can
can
bring. And that
expect.
vision is
Yeah,
what
why
he
not?
Can
is
even the
trying
ISL
in
though.
front of the defender.
Yeah, can he
Just
win the
couldn't
ISL?
stay
Can even
away.
the Shield and the ISL? That's the main question.
That's great weight on the
Oh,
ball
did
as
I
well.
No, it
don't.
Just
didn't
in
even.
front
It
of
wasn't a
Mahesh,
corner.
who trips over
But
his
did they
own
give
legs.
it? I don't think they would.
Gives away a goal kick.
That'd be a big
These are
mistake
the
if they. Yeah,
opportunities
of
though.
course
We
not.
are creating them. Just about getting them on
Or was it a
target.
deflection?
Chetri was asking to be played in
The
first
camera
line.
losing a little bit of
Mahesh
focus
received
there.
that ball.
What is that? What is that? I wasn't expecting that.
Amrinder.
Oh, ball's going into the net. Oh, there it is. Look at the
Nikhil Pujari does well to
reserve goal.
get that ball away from danger. But then again,
That
this
should
is
count
the
for half a goal
communication.
if you put it in.
Amrinder's come out. There's been no call. Needs to do slightly better. Dangerous ball, dangerous delivery in
Suresh
the
would be
ball.
Why
top
didn't
scorer of
Amrin-
ISL, bro.
Numbers
Suresh?
that
Would be
Qatari
top
was
scorer of
present
ISL.
in the box.
Top those.
This is his opportunity as he
Jesus,
came and
it's
said,
11 to
this is
1
your
corners.
time
My
to fight
God.
for that place. Number 2 so it be, but
Easy clearance.
Pedro Miguel.
Man, I just hope the new
Trickles away
people,
for a
the
goal
people
kick.
who are watching
Yeah.
India play for the
Goals by
first
Qatar,
time
of course,
don't
in terms of appointing
lose
head
interest
coaches as well.
already.
Let's say you were one of them.
It's like after we won
I
Kuwait.
would.
11 games
I
in charge
would.
of Qatar since
You
taking
would,
over
no?
in June.
Like,
Why? I
If
feel like
Another
people who,
Portuguese
like,
proven
when
ahead
they
of
heard we beat Kuwait and stuff, I think they thought we were playing like prime Barcelona
yeah,
or something, you know,
yeah.
like we got the job done. But
Qatar have lost half their games.
I don't know. I feel like
14 they've played.
yeah, it's just unfortunate because after that
It has
victory,
been
we
a
had
mixed
so
bag.
much
It's
of
not
the
been
country suddenly
smooth
talking about
sailing,
Indian
but
football again. Like
Yeah.
today,
it's been a
in my
constant
office group and
churn
all,
of
people are
players coming
putting
in.
today
oh, wow.
World Cup
Yesterday,
qualifier India versus Qatar, and I
out
was like, damn,
the Asian Cup squad.
never thought this day would come. But yeah, they're probably watching this thinking, fuck,
Once again,
never
the
doing that
frustration.
again. But like quite
It's,
sad.
it's step by step. It's step by step. I
Baby
mean,
steps.
but it's not like India is going to change in the next 2-3 years either. Like the structure hasn't changed so drastically that the team is finally going to beat Qatar in 2 years time either. You know.
Yeah,
So I think
it's a long process in my opinion. Like
It's a long game.
I don't know. I just
stepping out again.
hopefully in my lifetime I'll see
Tripping
watch it.
over Shubhashish's feet.
I think in our lifetime
Goes
we
aside.
will see.
okay.
Does well
Let,
to
let,
contain.
If they allow like 55 teams to play the World Cup, maybe.
Or if we host the World
Or
Cup
the World
in
Cup
like
next time.
2072 or something.
Yeah.
that's a little pessimistic, guys. I can't take that. Look.
It's not about being
Look.
pessimistic. Also.
No. Look.
I
In
think I
2 years.
enjoy my Dilma games every now and then.
I'm sure you do, but of course you want to be in the World Cup, right? Obviously. So my question then is, in 2 years' time, can we beat China? Do you
No, you
think
know
we
in
can
China
improve?
they're so well oiled. Like they start football at a very young age. Also, even in China, like they take it seriously at a very young age.
I'm sure.
We're a
we
while
will
away
do.
from that, man. Like
Yeah.
if we live in India, we know like the grassroots level, the situation. Like now things are changing, obviously with ISL clubs putting more money into youth development. But if you look at the larger
We're still so far
picture,
away.
we're very far away. You know,
Confusion clear as well.
it needs more money.
Akram Afif delivers.
Oof.
By the way, the captain is subbed off. I'll head house.
Oh, no leader. Leaderless.
Unable to
Leaderless.
restart quickly.
Go for
We
it.
need Roshan to
Tempo.
replace
That's what
Nikhil. Facts.
Arsene Wenger said about
I'm a
it.
huge
That's
Roshan
what he
fan.
demanded.
Chante.
Let go of that handbrake.
Yeah, we need I don't mind seeing Roshan.
I remember when Roshan did his first game for India, he whipped in a cross, got that assist for Becky's header.
Was it Intercontinental?
I'm not sure which game, but I remember Becky scored, and the cross was from Roshan on his international debut.
His crosses are to die for.
Yeah,
Best
man, he should
crosser
be
of
taking
all time.
corners, man. He'd clear the first man at least.
Yeah.
That looked like
Like
a
a
foul
foul
throw.
throw. Yeah, what the fuck?
A lot of this Qatari side also made of players who play for Al Sadd.
This game needs Crystal John, bro.
Al Sadd putting the
Quick free kick.
Oh,
Yeah.
there's a trigger.
Hernandez. Just the sheer exposure to top level coaching, to top level names, that head start of 10 odd years
Close
that
the pole.
Qatar have over India. Those 10 years, you can see that in this microcosm 90 minutes.
But at the same time, when you look at India as well, you've got Igor Stimac for the Indian team. You've got Arsene Wenger stepping into India as well. And if you take an example of Japan, where Arsene Wenger was present with a 4-year plan, they played the World Cup. So it's about, as he mentioned in the halftime interviews,
Here's another chance
All
for
right,
Qatar.
new poll for everybody.
Abdul Razzaq inside
Where
the
is this
box.
guy? Oh.
Another setup, and this time it's over.
Go back.
Big chance, but how easy was it
Oh.
for them to walk in there?
It was
Muhtari with the
Chinese,
attempt.
Whoa. It's like AJ Shabir.
Mutai with an opportunity to add another goal.
While Reese, ooh, that
Oh
looks
my
like
God.
offside.
Doing well to
Offside.
hold the ball up like a proper
Oh.
number 9 and then getting in the box. First time
Somebody-
ever.
Ooh,
Just over the
I
front.
should have buried that one.
It's a tall boy.
Almost Ali would have
Then
buried
two
that one.
substitutes combining. Just touching that crossbar.
Out, brother,
Razzaq
out.
unable to keep that one in. You did mention
12
Wenger coming
minutes.
here.
12 minutes, come on, just make some more changes.
Coming
Like,
here
try
at the
something, I
start
don't
of
know. Get Ishan
the
on.
Indian Super
Tim
League,
Cahill.
the likes of Tim Cahill, who
Oh.
have also played 2 goals for
Jesus,
Jamshedpur.
he's doing some research, huh?
Jamshedpur legend.
Winner of the 2020 Asian Cup.
That's how I know it.
Advisor to the Qatar
Jamshedpur,
Football
huh?
Association
Yeah.
and technical
Played
director
for
as well.
80K.
Jamshedpur FC. Roy
That's why
Keane
you
was it.
rightly mentioned that the big names coming in.
Not
there,
Roy
they
Keane,
have
Robbie
the
Keane.
fans,
Robbie Keane,
not
Robbie
just
Keane, my
being
bad.
a part
Oh,
of
yeah.
the game,
What's
but
this
also
guy's
the
name?
experience of playing at the highest
Tim
level.
Cahill.
Tim
I'm
Cahill.
sure,
I
as
always get them too
Arsene
confused.
Wenger mentioned
Yeah,
again,
Robbie
this is the
Keane was
gold
it.
mine
The-
waiting
These
to be
whites
explored.
look pretty similar in that
We
sense.
will be. We've taken the right steps. It's about doing
No
what you
comment.
have believed.
Your paycheck
You
is
said it.
suspended.
Action of those aspirations.
10 more minutes. And India need action.
Surprising Tim Cahill's watching this match.
They want to turn this one
No,
around.
this is our last international match before Australia.
Oh,
Unless we play friendlies, but
oh, correct.
but the rumor is that we haven't planned any friendlies yet. So
Panos Keros.
yeah.
Winning that away game against Kuwait. And there are trips.
Okay, final 10
Pakistan as
minutes. What are your
What to
thoughts on the
Qatar as well.
performance?
They will host Kuwait and
If I
Afghanistan
can
at
just
home.
take 30 seconds, right?
So it is a long road.
I think we came into this game with a lot of optimism,
It then goes
and
into
that killed us.
immense
The unnecessary optimism that we can go beat Qatar, a top side in Asia. And but look, we also needed an opportunity to show that okay, maybe we are good enough, right? But this is what it is, and we have not shown a great performance where we can say that Qatar and India are evenly matched. Not even a
Absolutely
little bit.
not. We are nowhere close.
Qatar has been in second gear throughout the game,
Yeah.
right? So I think that optimism coming into this game has killed us. Maybe if we were less optimistic, we would have been more defensive, conceded 0-0 and gone with a point at least, especially at home. But yeah, that's what I thought.
I think both the goals shouldn't have gone in for Qatar. India Blue Tigers, Qatar Black Giraffes. Okay.
Okay, no comments on that.
Note that.
It's a little bit racist, if I may say so. Yeah, but performance.
So I'm not too unhappy with the performance. I think I expected Qatar to dominate at least 70 minutes out of the 90 minutes that we played today, and they have done. And if you saw the goals, both the goals could have been avoided. For the second goal, Amrinder could have been better, should have been better, not could have. Definitely should have just held on to the ball there.
Yeah.
And the first goal is just that everyone went a little bit crazy for 10 seconds. So
Substitutions coming in
again,
halfway.
Nishan Khan to that.
Chetri is off,
Yeah, now it's just experimentation time.
and I think Chamte is
Coming
off.
on for Sunil Chetri.
I hope Chamte is not off. I hope it's one of the midfielders maybe.
They have to go only Chetri for 2 players. That's
Yeah, Qatar still going to dominate us.
So Mahesh,
Yeah, Chamte is off.
Ishan Pandita and Rahul
No,
Tewari
Chamte is on the pitch, I think.
I think he was leaving.
That's Mahesh.
Why are you playing off from the back, bro?
Yeah, Chunk
I
is
think
off.
now it's time for Ishan Pandita to.
One late 90th minute goal.
This
2-1 is a great result, bro. To be honest.
Yeah. This is Ishan Pandita's first minutes this season. Pretty much.
Oh, for Kerala also he hasn't
He
played.
hasn't played. He's been sitting in the stands. He might have played a few minutes here and there, but absolutely nothing other than that.
Sahal be that number 10 to just find the likes of KP, Mahesh and Ishan Pandita behind the Qatari defense.
Yeah, and also speaking of Kerala Blasters, two Kerala Blaster players being subbed on.
Akash Mishra and Substitutions are the first two in the pecking order.
Amrinder
but
giving heading practice to
Even though
Qatar.
Igor's team matches
Who?
have said that will
Rahul
not be
KP and
making too
Ishan
many
Pandita.
changes to the national setup. The likes of Jay Gupta coming through.
Nice. You should give a like if you want
Performances in
that.
the Indian Super League under Manolo Marquez.
Ooh.
That's the factory. Coaches producing and trusting younger players
Oh
in domestic
god.
games to eventually see them make the national team.
Ref. For
Now that process has begun.
Given them the foul.
I really like
Jay Gupta's
Mahesh,
another
bro.
name that's
I
physically
think
present,
we have
he's
to go for it.
dangerous, he's fit.
Honestly.
That's what you need as the game keeps
Great
going
player.
forward. You can see that you will
We have
find
Haji
these
Charan.
physical battles.
Worst fucking signing.
Stronger country.
Hey, he's been playing well, guys. Come on.
It'll be above
Don't
all.
laugh.
We could have gone for Mahesh, bro.
Mahesh fucking sensational.
Yeah, don't compare him.
Kerala let him go. Insane.
He was a Kerala.
Yeah, he was on loan to East Bengal and East Bengal signed him.
Oh. Rahul KP, come on. What can you do?
Something.
Something.
That cross.
Okay, that was nothing.
But immediate impetus down the right.
I like his fight though.
Who?
Rahul KP so far. Last 30 seconds.
Trying to cause difficulties for this Qatar side.
He scored that good goal in the evening.
Yeah, like banging goal.
That was probably his best goal of his career.
Bro, he scored one against PFC also. Like,
Oh, both near post, both good big first
90th
save.
minute.
He wants to try out
That-
players under pressure. What can you
Shahjahan
do
says too
against
much back
the
passes.
champions of Asia?
Yeah, man, what can we do? Like,
And
we need. That's the only
Yeah,
way we can
Ishan
play.
Pandita after that.
Yeah.
Amrinder, what can you do?
We don't have the.
Oh,
Oh, that's a third.
And what has happened
That's
is
a
that they've
third.
conceded
That's a
twice.
third.
Save.
A third goal going in.
Game,
Look to the
set,
result
and
scores.
match with that.
And while questions
Game,
will
set, and
continue to be
match.
asked about India, this is the gap they have to traverse.
3-0.
3-0 in Bhubaneswar, and that long 15
3-0 is a
unbeaten
bad
run
showing,
at home.
bro.
Especially for the new people.
Exactly. I was going to say, especially for the cricket fans, yeah.
Brilliant ball from
New
the left
people,
flank for Qatar.
cricket fans.
And the substitute gets his name on the score sheet as well.
Beckham mistake.
Dangerous delivery.
Should have.
Maybe we're not ready for
That's so
cricket.
easy,
So
man.
easy,
He
so
fucking
easy.
just made his way in front of the defender. Fuck.
Is Jinger not playing anymore?
Could have done better, just pushing a
Oh
little
my
more.
Oh,
god.
yeah.
And looking
Oh,
over his
where's
shoulder.
Jingon?
Probably
He's been subbed
communicated
off
wrong
at
heads there
halftime.
as well.
No, he was playing. He
Yeah.
only made the long. He is finished. 100%.
Where was he? That was his position.
They can boast for
These games that you lose
Yeah.
will
My
provide bigger
God.
learnings.
bullshit.
Akshay says Ishan Pandita played for a few minutes in the Durand Cup in a practice match against Kochi's Maharaja's college football team.
This Qatar team
Other than that, he
coming into
hasn't
this
played.
game
Well,
back of a
that says it all.
massive 8-1
Good one.
Well, even-
That's a good pass. From kickoff, that's a good pass by Ishan Pandita.
against Kuwait away from
Oh, God,
record
man.
broken. A long wait of 22 years to win that qualifier
Oof, what a touch, bro.
on foreign territory. But
Now they're toying with us.
the sheer momentum that Qatar were coming into this with.
One guys, just
Never
one goal.
discount,
Now
but sometimes
begs the question, should we have
it's easy
played
to
5
get
at the
carried
back?
Why
away
does
with
it?
football, isn't it? That's
Why
why this
Odisha
sport
fans keep the come on you
can be
juggernauts?
so
Yeah, there are no
Banner.
juggernauts there, buddy. That's where
At
we
least they
lost the game.
showed up.
At least they showed up.
At least they
Facts.
showed
Gotta give them that. Odisha turned out bro. Love to see it. That's what it needs, I guess, bro. Just more of this, you know. More stands, more people talking about the game.
See, at the end of the day, it's on the team to perform and get the fans on board. If we lose against Afghanistan 3-0, 3-0 and all, let's say next in March, I think we're playing. Or
Highly unlikely, but
In March we're going to play, no?
Yeah, March. 2 games.
If we end up losing those two games, see, before that, the Asian Cup is going to be a big test. Like, what we do in Asian Cup is going to define so much about how people perceive the sport in the country.
Yeah.
If we, like last Asian Cup, I think was great getting that win against Thailand.
Yeah.
If we manage a win against, let's say, Uzbek or Syria, I wouldn't say Australia. But then I think then there's a story to be written.
Yeah.
But again, if we go on and lose all three humiliating, all three bad losses,
Yeah,
then
that's-
people are going to be like, "Arey, ye log kuch nahi karenge" types.
And look, we're losing 3-0 to Qatar. But if you look at us right now, live, right? It's not like we are extremely disappointed, extremely critical. That is not what we are at the minute, are we?
No, absolutely not.
And the reason for that is because for the last 6 years, 7 years that we have been supporting the Indian football, it's quite clear. This has been our trajectory. One step forward, two steps back, right? And even this loss right now is not even a 2 steps back. It's just stay where you are, one
Yeah.
step forward and stay where you are,
This loss is not a two-step back.
which is in fact
An improvement.
Improvement. I mean, 3-0 is not an improvement at all, but the players thinking that they can match up to Qatar and trying to do it, that's an improvement. Mentality improvement, right? And that's where that is the only thing you can improve in the short term. Because you're not going to improve your first touch in 2 weeks. You're not going to improve your shooting ability in 2 weeks. You are the player that you are,
Yeah.
but the mentality has to improve. And this game, we went out there, gave it our all. We lost. We are going to lose 3-0, maybe 3-1, maybe 4-0, but at least we're trying. A good chance there. Good cross.
Yeah, and Manmohan Singh, Afghan scored one against Qatar. We should have converted at least one. We had the chances. We absolutely had at least two chances to score. And that's what matters.
Yeah, we still have time. We still have
That
time.
one Apuya shot from the edge of the box could have been converted.
On target.
And
Tapa.
at least, and the Sahal's chance could have been converted. So, yeah, if those two would have, if resulted in a different outcome, then we would have had a completely different game on our hands. So, look, at least we created goal scoring opportunities, right? I think that's one positive takeaway, that we created at least 3-4 goal scoring opportunities.
Yeah. In that sense, if you look at it 2 years ago, 3 years, 4 years ago when we played Qatar before, we didn't have those chances.
Yeah.
Right? We didn't have clear cut chances that hey, we're going to convert. We did have Udanta, I think, missing a chance in the 0-0 draw, but that's about it. In one game, we've had two chances today, which I think we need to be extremely
Yeah,
appreciative about. So yeah, I mean, we have 4 more minutes added on. Amrinder playing centre back.
Didn't have enough top spin. Stop in front of the chaser. Jassim.
I think, but apart from the game and the
Also,
scoreline,
Afghan conceded 8. Yeah, they did concede 8,
from this
but
game. Two things
they are
that
playing
all
their
the
C team.
opportunities that India's created.
Not saying that if they would have played their A team, they would have won the game.
Not at all.
But
But it's good. I hope their A team doesn't come back to play against us.
Oh yeah, because that's a few. Oh no.
Yes, Amrinder. One good decision.
Yeah, our only hope is that Afghanistan still continue to be the shit show that they are.
Yeah.
And we get
It's
the
a
6
long
points.
way from now until March. It's 4 months. Anything can happen in Afghanistan.
And India as well with the national team. If in the ISL, I don't know if some newbie steps up, but
Parthiv Gogoi.
yes, players like Parthiv Gogoi and all, if they get into the team.
Yeah, and one more thing, no? In March, we will be towards the end of our ISL season. Good ball in.
come on. Oy.
Oh, Indian tackling an Indian. Oh my God.
It's the story of the game.
That sums up, huh? That sums it up. That sums it up.
One was running behind towards the ball.
Mahesh should have let Ishan take that shot. I don't think it was Mahesh's to
Doing well
begin
to
with.
get that ball onto a cutback. Mahesh running onto the ball, just needed a bit of communication.
No, it was Mahesh. Ishan was with the back at his
Out of
goal.
the way, but just a little too late.
If Mahesh could have gotten it, he would have gotten it.
These are the
Ishan got the
communications
first
that we need,
touch.
even when you speak of the
I
first
don't
goal,
know.
a lack of communication to
No,
clear
that's the
lines.
story of the game.
Then you can see
Story of the
first one.
game.
And Lalchungnunga makes his way for Sandesh.
Making space for Lalchungnunga.
Let's hope we don't concede one more in this last 2 minutes. 1 minute.
Here's one more thing that I am hoping for, Nikhil.
Sent on by.
You saw how in the last couple of days, the entire country was looking for an alternative for cricket, right? And there are a huge portion of this country, a huge number of people in this country, who
The right to complain.
support European football,
Yeah.
and I'm sure they are watching this game,
Yeah. Yeah.
and
I'm sure they're shitting on it.
This is where
I'm sure they're shitting on it,
sometimes
and that's
you're
fine.
playing a
Shit on it openly with
rather than
everybody,
running onto the ball, just
but
put the
don't
ball
give
in the
up.
middle and
Don't
make
give
sure
up on
that
Indian
the centre
football,
back
especially the
get
content
going.
creators
Put
as
it
well.
on
A lot of
communication.
people have gone live along with how we are going live. We probably have the lowest among the views
Senior
if
minutes
you
were
compare all of them.
shown
But
here as well.
I hope these content creators don't stop making, keep supporting Indian football, keep making content on Indian football. Because if these
Appearance for the under 23s
Indians
early
who
on.
make European football
And it is full
content,
time
they stop,
in Bhubaneswar.
then that is it. That is the end of the growth of fan culture in
After the win against
India.
Kuwait,
Yeah. And
Igor's
that's
team
full
match,
time.
and India showed
3-0 loss.
some
Tough loss.
reality
Like Igor's
in
match
terms
is
of
smiling.
Qatar and how good they are. It's all smiles.
Yeah,
between
I
the
guess
two
what else can you
senior
do?
coaches,
Yeah.
well travelled both of them.
Carlos is
and they
saying,
have come
Carlos
so
Queiroz
much,
is
but
telling Igor, yeah, you
in the end,
You guys
underestimated
have,
us.
Qatar's
yeah, and
quality
I hope he's
too
another you
much
guys
for
have
India's
potential.
match.
Qatar winning this game
Himadesh
with
asks
three
why
goals,
Afghan
but
is
the
not
smiles
playing the
are
rating.
for one
Buddy,
side, which is
some
3 points, and
some
the other
issues
side,
going on
So,
where
yeah, I mean, to be more specific about that question is FIFA is giving funds to the Afghan, the AIFF of Afghan, right? The Afghan Federation. They are not utilizing that funds for grassroots at all. And the first
Three
team
goals,
is
one
extremely
right at the
angry
start
about it, and
of the first
they've
half,
just decided to
the other right at the
boycott
beginning of the second half.
playing for the national team. And that is why they're.
To rub some
So the
salt
first 19 players,
means that Qatar
the
take this
first
away.
18 squad that you have,
3-0
they're
at
all
the Khalid
boycotting it.
Stadium
So the
in
C team is
Bhubaneswar
playing now.
in this
Not even the
World
subs,
Confederation Cup
the team after the subs.
qualifier.
yeah. And yeah,
6 attempts,
stats up on the
hardly any trouble.
screen.
Yeah.
For
6 shots for us
Sal
for
Barsha. But let's take a
24
look
for
at the
them.
highlights now.
38% possession for India. Yeah, it is what it is.
A
It's
lot of hope for India,
unfortunate
especially
that
after that win against Kuwait.
I think the result is justified.
It was a
3-0 to
very
Qatar,
nervous
dominated the
beginning for
whole
them.
bloody game.
Very nervy start. Amrinder Singh giving the ball
Yeah,
away.
just
with a
watching the
mistake.
highlights.
This opportunity
Oh,
could have been
well,
this was in the
beginning.
first minute.
First minute probably,
Very,
which we
very
missed.
early stages of the game. Carlos Queiroz knows
You're
that.
welcome,
But
buddy.
the pressure kept mounting from the Qatari side. Raul BK on that occasion defending really well, diving header to make sure nothing gets past him. Who was good.
Wow, so they had 3 chances in the first 4
With the
minutes.
corners and
Yeah.
the
They
set
missed the
pieces,
first
the
2
delivery
minutes,
was
by the way.
so good from Akram Afif. Time
Multiple
against
chances to
problems.
clear there.
And then this
What
one
is going
just
on?
smashed
Yeah,
in
yeah, they see this brand of
by
football and
Mustafa
all. It's
Mashal as he opens his account
ping pong.
in the colours of Qatar. At 1-0.
Yeah, so final thoughts on the game before we close the stream.
The loss was expected.
Loss was expected.
Not There's nothing to be too disappointed about this loss. The only disappointment is we couldn't convert a few cricket fans into football fans. And that is fine because we are going to remain here. You are going to remain here. We are going to remain here. And the new fans will come when we have better stories to tell.
Yeah. If we win against Uzbek or Syria, we'll see a lot of new fans.
Yeah.
There's always going to be that influx whenever something good happens. So leave that aside, performance-wise, thoughts, where do we need to improve?
This was a fine move.
No, the entire setup was in the sense that we can go win this game. The belief, right? So it was testing out the skills of the players as well. And I think it's a good wake-up call to the players. It's a good wake it's a good wake-up call to the players that hey, your skills are not top in the Asian scene.
Yeah.
You need to fucking improve
Yeah.
if you want to play a beautiful brand of football. So I think Stimac has pulled off a little bit of a miracle in the sense that I'm sure he's convinced a few of the players now that when he asks you to defend with five at the back, you fucking
Better
defend
fucking defend.
because that's the only way to win. So yeah, and that's what we needed. We go to Australia and pretend like we're gonna go there 4-3-3 and
We
we'll
had,
win.
we had mothered, bro,
We're gonna
against
get.
Australia.
So that is that. That's my thoughts. What about you?
Yeah, I think pipe down a little bit. Time to cool down. Time to organize friendlies before.
Yeah, keep going.
Time to organize friendlies before the AFC Asian Cup, which is very, very much needed. We can't go in with just this much preparation to face Australia, Uzbekistan, and Syria. And yeah, we need more. We need more to do. Igor needs to think more because the next three games, if they are those three games against those three big teams, looking at this performance, we're not getting anywhere. So major things need to happen in the next 3 months. AIFF needs to get its shit together, organize at least two friendlies against good teams, not worse than us, not like fucking 150 ranked or something. Above 80 ranks, try to organize two friendlies in December. Keep good preparation time. Igor Samac requested 4 weeks of preparation before the Asian Cup. We aren't getting that.
We're gonna get 2.5.
We're going to get 2.5 weeks. AIFF, look at this. Look what's happening. Arsene Wenger, I hope he tells AIFF that we need more preparation.
Yeah.
Yeah,
absolutely right. I mean, one of the comments, right? Akshay has mentioned that there was a channel called Cricket Pathshala, okay, that did a live stream, which had 48K views. That's crazy, by the way. 48K is amazing. And he also goes on to say that we've just lost 48K potential fans.
Man, I don't know about 48K. Maybe 10 of them are impressed.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing, right? You lose 3-0 to Qatar, obviously you've lost 48K.
Yeah.
You won 10, maybe 100, maybe 1,000. But look, the way we are going is one step forward, half step forward, 3 steps back, one step forward. So we're still far away. We'll get there.
I'm just happy we got telecast, bro, for this game. That's the battle we face as football fans, bro, from back in the day. We have people actually showing the game, which is, in my opinion, the first step, bro. Let us watch, So,
absolutely. I mean, finally some telecast, and there are telecasters who are at least competing to telecast now. So that's something at least.
Yeah.
Manmohan says, in a way, it was good to see our bench strength capability. Downside is our conversion rate and coordination in final third. Right flank needs to step up too.
Right flank needs to step up. I think when Changte is back to his right flank, this is what I didn't understand today. Why was Changte preferred on the left side when his stronger side is on the right?
Yeah.
Maybe Igor experimenting, which is not the time to experiment. Absolutely not the time to experiment. But yeah, it's all up to AIFF and Igor. More AIFF than Igor.
Yeah.
To how we prepare for the upcoming Asian Cup. And that's got to be our focus now for us and the team as well.
Yeah.
We will be focusing a lot on of content for the Asian Cup. We will try to do our best to convert more fans to football fans.
Yeah, I mean, it's all of our we have six people watching this. I mean, we love you guys. I mean, you guys are true Indian football fans. Thank you so much for being on this podcast, this live stream. Manmohan, especially, man, love you, man.
Yeah.
Thanks for being with us through this. I hope you're having a good time as well as we are live streaming with our
Yeah.
videos and all of that. And he does have a good point when he says Kuwait versus Afghanistan, goal difference will matter too.
Yeah, Kuwait can go
Man, I
and
should have
put
avoided that third goal. Yeah.
six
Yeah.
six goals behind Afghanistan.
Yeah, and
So
and you know, if you look at it this way, right, we still have one more game against Kuwait.
yeah,
If
yeah.
we lose that game 2-0,
Mm.
then how does the away win matter at all? Right? So we need to be able to have a good goal difference. Absolutely perfect point by Manmohan there. Uh, we need to check on if Kuwait and Afghanistan what the results are
No,
there.
it's starting at 10:30.
Oh, it's starting at 10:30, right, right. So we need to keep an eye out on that. And
Let's hope Afghanistan does a miracle.
yeah, and finally, to just close things off, last point, and I think this is the most important one, which is Asian Cup will be quite disappointing campaign, but it's a
Yeah,
process.
yeah. Unfortunately, we don't have the best of groups, so could be disappointing. But you know what? We can show up
Yeah,
anytime, bro. You guys need to be consistent. You will grow while you're being good. Thanks, man. Thank you
thank you.
so much. Love you so much for that. We will be probably our next live is probably going to be this weekend when BFC plays Northeast. Since it's an away game, we won't. We will be at home watching. We'll try to organize something. So if you know any BFC fans who are interested in catching up, tell them about us. We will try to do something of this sort. So international break is over.
Yeah, done. And we
All
go
the
back into
focus
club
goes back into
football.
club football.
Finally, bro.
Kerala Blasters on top of the table.
Rishabh, what do you have to say about Kerala Blasters being on top of the table?
It's the elephant on top of the tree. Got that? But it's gonna
It's
fall.
like Spursing.
Oh, I love that. I love that, bro. Give me a five.
Elephant on top of the fucking tree, man. Anvit says the performance, even though 3-0 loss, was better than the previous two games against Qatar. Yeah, that's a great freaking point. Apoya was a legend, Sahal was good, Rahul's skills, defend was not good. Could have played Lalchunga.
Yeah, coulda, shoulda, woulda, right? At the end of the game, when we
Yeah.
yeah, you know, when you play Beke, because he's played before,
Mm.
you play him again.
Yeah.
Because you need to show players that if you play well, you keep a spot in the
Yeah.
team.
Yeah.
Now that we've lost 3-0, there have to be questions asked about Amrinder. There have to be questions
Just
asked
ask
about
what do you
Beke.
think about
Yeah.
Amrinder's
Nagesh Shetty asked
Yeah.
what do you think about Amrinder?
You have to ask
Yeah,
questions about it.
blunder, big fucking blunder for the second goal, and probably just changed the scene of the whole game.
Yeah, yeah.
That letting that goal go in. So questions have to be asked, but you can't do too much, man. I don't know, like it was a mistake.
Yeah.
People have bad days. People make mistakes. What can you do? You would definitely Gurpreet is the number one choice. That's clear. I don't think in any other game you would take the risk of playing Amrinder now.
Yeah.
Let's say Australia. You're not going to go in that game playing Amrinder as your number one goalkeeper. Gurpreet is going to start, and that's fucking for sure.
Gurpreet has to start.
Has to start.
Igor has to stop this bullshit about, you know, giving chances to the bench. You know,
Yeah.
even Manmohan made this point about giving our bench strength a chance, right? You have to stop that.
You have
don't
to play your
to-
best team.
Players like Korba and Vishal Keth also who are doing well.
Yeah,
as well.
Vishal Keth has been doing so well.
And even
Lachenko,
Korba for Mumbai City FC against Al Hilal, he did a fantastic job.
Prabshukan Gill, fucking saving penalties out of penalties in the
Sachin
ISL.
Suresh.
Sachin
Suresh.
If you really have to look at other options, you have lots of options.
Yeah.
Right. So, Rishabh, this question is for you because you're new as well into the live stream. Do you play around with the goalkeeper situation going into Asian Cup, or you just stick with Gurpreet and
No, I
say, "Hey,
think-
you're the man"?
I think you stick with Gurpreet because obviously he's got that experience. He's
Yeah.
played for India a bunch of times. He's got way more experience than the rest of the pack, at least. And I
Yeah.
think that counts more than anything, especially going into
Absolutely.
games. I think the foundation needs to be strong. Like they always say,
Yeah.
attacks win you game, defense win you titles.
Yeah.
I think we solidified that, and then I think we can move. I think our forwards, man, Sunil Chetri,
We need a replacement for him.
sucks, but how long can you expect him to run the show? You know, like it's kind of fucking unreal that there's no one else people know other than
Yeah,
Sunil Chhetri. You
yeah.
know, it's kind of crazy because that's been the case for the last 4 5 years. How has no one stepped up to that fucking
That's
level? Or
true.
you know, how can we not find another Sunil Chhetri? Not another Sunil Chhetri, a better Sunil Chhetri.
For
You know,
years.
for
For
years,
years
for
almost.
years.
And
There hasn't been an Indian player that has been as consistent as him. He's been the only one who's been there since when we started going for games. India versus Goa,
10 years
India
ago now.
versus
8,
Iran.
8 years ago.
Yeah. And he was the one who scored that winner against Kyrgyzstan. JJ assisted him.
Yeah.
Everything's changed, but he's still been there.
Yeah.
I think he set an example that I get it. It's unreal to be at that
Yeah,
level.
I think
but
you should not.
Yeah,
We shouldn't
it's-
expect a
it's
new
pressure,
Chhetri.
but then we need people with that mentality at least.
Yeah.
Like the mentality to want to win
Yeah.
that fucking bad. He's won everything he wanted to win at his age.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's still hungry to play for the World Cup and stuff, but I'm sure he's also sensible enough to
Yes.
understand it's not a real expectation.
Yeah,
No,
So-
and also coming to the point of Sunil Chhetri as a replacement, you need we need strikers, Indian strikers to play in the ISL.
Yeah.
Okay, because every team has a foreign striker. As the number 9, that goal scoring forward is most likely a foreigner for every ISL team.
That's true. Yeah.
And
But for good reason.
yeah, exactly.
There's no one
And that's
else who
where
can do that.
and that's where now it's a long shot. It's a very long game where you start from grassroots, build kids up to play as strikers,
Yeah.
make them good strikers, then they come up the ranks, come up
So
the
we are
divisions.
at least
It's a long
we're
way.
15 years
We
away.
we are 15 years away from another Sunil Chhetri.
Yeah. And
Okay.
just looking at
Few
Yeah,
comments.
the missed
Anvit.
chances.
Yeah.
Anvit talks about missed chances. We could have scored 2 or 3 goals.
But that's exactly what we're talking about. How there's
Yeah.
no one who could have. Give Sunil Chhetri those chances 3 4 years ago. He bangs them in.
He
You know.
finishes.
Yeah, he finishes it
so-
like this.
So there's no one who's really stepping up to that level. We had Jay Gupta, Roshan,
Bhutia and
Jerry
Jerry
from
from
OFC. For sure, there are a lot of players from this ISL campaign itself that deserve a chance.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure Stimac has now worked with this bunch for a couple of years. He
Yeah.
sort of understands he understands his squad well, but I do think he needs to dip his hand in the youngsters ISL pile and sort of give them a chance.
He has said that his team is set. He's not going to make any changes for the
See, exactly. I don't get why you need to be stubborn. You've got
Yeah,
players who are doing
exactly.
fucking bits. in
Big
the
players on
ISL, yeah.
form, no?
When will Anwar come back? Any idea? Fuck, he needs to come back right. He should have come in the second half only. We needed him, but yeah, man, Anwar Ali is class.
Such a
man.
colossal
He's a fucking
loss.
class player. For
I've
sure.
heard that he's going to miss the Asian Cup as well.
That's a disaster.
That
waiting
would
to
be a
happen.
disaster. But it is what it is. You get an injury. That's the life of a football player.
There needs to be ISL All Stars or Reserves versus I League All Stars. Bro.
NBA, NBA style.
For sure, I would watch, bro.
I would watch the shit out of that.
I would
bro.
watch 100%.
I
I want to know who the ISL All Stars are, bro. That's my main concern.
I League, you mean?
Even I League, yeah, for sure.
Oh, I League one player.
Mohammedan won today against Takashi.
Hey, MLS does this, right? They do a MLS All Stars versus some European team as a friendly for them, right? Maybe that's fine. I mean,
Yeah, we
it
should.
improves.
I think we need to just start playing better teams. Like I remember when we called Bayern Munich for Baichung Bodia's testimony. That
Yes.
they
But we didn't call
fucking
them
destroyed us,
best.
but
We
5 minutes
need to,
halftime.
we need to fucking call Real Madrid for Chetri's testimonial.
Yeah, no.
Nothing less than Real
But
Madrid.
Chetri's testimony now, we need to rally the best of the best. We need to come for it.
And we need to ask these clubs to fucking pay us.
3-0 without those 3 stars and
because-
Leopard lineup, this ain't bad.
If Bayern Munich is going to come
Yeah.
for a testimonial again for Baichung Bhutia when the visibility of Indian football was quite less. Right now, the visibility of Indian football is so much more higher. We need to tell these clubs, Bayern Munich, Real Madrid, Barcelona, hey, it's an open bid. Bidding starts now.
10 rupees.
No, 10 crores.
You make all stars, you can
You find
certain
certain
player,
players.
you never know.
Uh,
For sure. But I think they're playing, whatever, 20 games a season in the ISL, they have enough time to
Yeah.
sort of to find that certain player. But man, no one steps up to the plate or no one's consistent. It's probably a one season wonder. Like I think the biggest problem with Indian players is consistency. I feel like players have max had a peak of like 2 3 years and then they disappear. You
Yeah.
know, Like, except Chetri, of course, but like it's very hard
Yeah,
to
where
find
are your JJs? Where are your Eugenesons?
where is Balwant Singh?
Where are your Balwant Singh?
Where is Joby Justin?
Robin Singh?
Robin Singh. These guys peak, they make their money, and that's it for them. Like
At least Robin Singh, man. I mean, you need a tall, strong
you saying
striker,
Sporting
bro.
Club Bengaluru, bro.
Yeah.
He's playing BDFA.
There you go. I mean,
But-
we need those youngsters who are like super tall, super strong, and gives us a plan B at least at the
Yeah.
last 10 minutes. We don't have anybody.
Yeah.
There
Players
is a
just disappear way too fast in Indian football and easily forgotten. I don't know. I think that needs to change firstly to give these players sponsorship and at least motivation to sort of stay in the game. Like the reason Chetri gets sponsors and like he gets people talking about him is because he stuck around.
yeah.
The rest of the players are fine, with whatever they're getting and like they'll go live their life after. They're not hounded in
Yeah,
public.
literally nobody else knows anybody other than
Mr.
Chetri.
Chetri. I mean, obviously, your Sandesh and Gurpreet is there, but that also credit goes to Kerala Blasters for Sandesh Jingan. They, hyped that man up so much. But it's
Current under 17 are
he
good.
retired his jersey number. Funny shit.
Who's
Sandesh Jingan.
where
Who?
in
Kerala
Kerala
Blasters.
Blasters?
Yeah,
What?
Kerala Blasters.
What
retired
is the
Sandesh
number? 5?
No,
3?
21 or something. They retired.
They were like, yeah,
God.
what's going to take
Yeah.
this?
I think they retired his number. I don't know what.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Yeah,
I've
I
heard
think
that.
they retired his number.
And when he talked shit about Kerala Blasters in a little bit of a video,
I saw that video. Yeah.
I think there were talks about unretiring that
The
number.
current under 17 are good. They need to be out. Om Kumar GK is playing in Europe as number one choice player. We need more players like them. For sure. There are a lot of young players that we actually probably won't even heard of, but they're doing bits.
Yeah.
I think that goes a long way. Hopefully we'll see them, But why would they want to come and stay and play in the ISL? If they're that good, they're obviously going to try and venture out.
No, they need to play out.
Yeah,
they need to go out there.
Until the ISL is at the level of maybe the Saudi Pro League now, which is like a long
gap.
Yeah, but
MLS at least. Saudi Pro League is better than
The
MLS.
thing is also money, right? Which league is there out there that's going to pay them more money to sit on the bench, by the way, and just they're not going to get into a, let's say, a Italian third division and get paid as much as they're going to get paid in the ISL.
Yeah, fucking English third division is paying Des Buckingham more than Mumbai City FC. City Group owned team.
yeah.
And third division of the English league is paying him more than City Group. So it says a lot.
Yeah, that City Group.
No, but I
business
think
model.
what the game needs. The game needs. See, either you need government backing like Odisha. I think they've done a fantastic job with the facilities and the football development in Odisha.
Yeah.
Sensational. Then you need big corporates and big players like JSW, Goenkas to sort of put money. Only like when you see them putting that kind of money, like you look at a club like FC Goa for example. They, Virat Kohli is a co-owner, doesn't really give a shit. Like,
Yeah. Let's just talk about Virat Kohli for a second because that's a clickbait there.
Yeah.
Man's been asked at least 4 or 5 times, what's your favorite team? And he says, it's
Mumbai City. In Manchester City, he said, bro.
Mumbai City.
No,
He said Manchester City
Manchester
because they invited us.
Yeah.
He literally said that on camera.
And he owns FC Goa.
He owns FC, the
Good point. Yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You don't have owners that are passionate enough. Now you can look at the difference. So basically, behind the scenes, I know John Abraham's doing a great job at Northeast United now.
Because he's losing a lot of money by the way.
No, but it needs that initiative to sort of turn things around, and the stuff they're doing in Northeast. I'm sure they'll show on the field as well, and if that invested. He was at the stadium. He is coming to the games to watch his team play. It's the same with Amitabh Bachchan. I mean, Chennai FC have fallen off so hard since they last won the ISL title, but Abhishek, yeah.
Amitabh
Bachchan. Fair.
They need Amitabh Bachchan. But I think that's what it. We need big corporates to sort of put money into clubs like this.
And care.
And really give a shit about the club. You can't just have. You want to buy a club for name's sake, as soon as maybe Kerala Blasters wasn't turning out profitable for Sachin, he abandoned the team.
It's a full circle, bro. Corporates will get in when there's money. Money comes in when the national team goes to higher competitions. National teams will go into higher competition when there's money invested in grassroots and development.
Yeah.
So it's a full circle, and somebody needs to break that and do something monumental, which is what anyone can.
Yeah, and the biggest hope that the easiest target I think is the national team to go out and do something so amazing that the money starts pouring in.
Yeah, and props to Igor Stimac for staying, bro.
Yeah.
he's going to go down as a legend in Indian football.
But it's not like his job is on the line either. You know, like he's doing what.
No, but
I
he's
feel like-
openly come out and criticized
Yeah,
the.
that for sure. That for sure. That's probably what's going to get him fired. But like,
No, so I'm
yeah,
saying in spite
yeah.
of him saying all that, it's good that the AFF has backed
For
him.
sure, for sure.
And he has taken up that thing, okay, I'm not going to leave the team high and dry.
Yeah.
I'm going to finish what I came here for.
Yeah.
Now he has an extension till 2026, if I'm not
Yeah,
wrong.
yeah.
So
What is
good
your
on him.
opinion on Indian origin foreign players?
We
getting
need to,
out
man.
of-
I think we need to.
I
allow
think
them to
we
play.
need to get them in, bro.
We need to get them
What's that player who played for Swansea?
Yeah, left back, right? Neil
No,
something.
no. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
And even that
Yan
one-
Danda.
Yan
Danda.
Danda.
Oh, yeah. He was Liverpool Academy.
No, but he played for
Swansea.
yeah.
Right.
And then one
He's
Bayern
in
Munich
Ross
player
County
also.
right now.
Some Bayern Munich player is there, no?
You know, I was looking
Yeah,
at
he's in Ross County right now.
I was looking at how much Yan Danda is getting paid in Ross County. Okay, he's getting paid peanuts, 500 euros per week.
Jeez.
So if you convert that, I was just doing a little bit of research. I could be wrong, but when I was doing this research, I was thinking ISL players, ISL team can afford Yan Danda if he wants to come play here.
100%.
He plays in the fucking Scottish Premier League.
Yeah, bro. What the fuck
He
is
played in
that?
Swansea from 2018 to 2022, 50 appearances and 5
Oh.
goals.
All right.
So
Yeah, I think we need to, man. Like, we need to allow these PIO players.
No, one second. Let's say we allow the PIO players. Would
Yeah.
they come to ISL and succeed like the other Indians? I'm sure they're slightly better than the Indians, but are they miles better than these Indians?
I guess we'll never know until we
Yeah, you
actually-
need to try
you
it
need
out.
to you need to actually put the Indian players in that setup and see if they can keep up with them. You know, the way they
Right.
train, the way they eat.
Yeah.
It's so strict with all these clubs. You know, like I feel like they need to. You need to make centers like how the Inspire Institute of Sport exists.
Yeah.
You know, the way they feed their players at a young age, they give them healthy food. You know, it all starts with the ground. I feel
Grassroots,
like,
man. Grassroots.
yeah, I feel like right now we're slowly moving towards that, but we're still a while away,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
But is allowing just the final say on this, right? Is allowing Indian origin foreign players to play for the national team a shortcut to success, or are we just going to be exactly the same?
I think it'll make us slightly better, but I also think it's not a shortcut to success because everyone wants success at the end of the day, and we're
Yeah.
gonna do anything to sort of get there. I'm sure a lot of the players who are in Qatar itself are not from Qatar, you know.
Yeah.
But
Like how the French team is not really
yeah,
French.
yeah.
They reached the World Cup finals.
And
Yeah.
won it also last time.
So you have to take these things into consideration when other countries are doing it so openly. Like, why can't we do that sort of openly? You know. And maybe hopefully that'll change.
Yeah. Nagesh says clubs have to focus on getting the national team to get more limelight and more opportunities. I think Des Buckingham has done that in the sense that he is not only Des Buckingham, these coaches have improved the players to an extent that the national team is where they are right now, playing a better brand of football than we've ever seen. So, in that sense, the club is doing their bit, managers are doing their bit. It's time for the others, the externals, to step up. It's time. What can look AIFF? Okay, they don't have enough funds as much as BCCI, for example.
Yeah.
Okay,
100%.
but with the funds that they've got, they've fucked up in Praful Patel. Okay, that's like fucking 10 years of
Yeah.
hard work that has not been there,
Yeah.
which should have been there. Okay, we've lost years in that. Now we see this. What's his name? Shaji Prabhakaran gets sacked. We don't know why.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's because he spoke out
No
against
funds.
against this Kalyan Chaubey. So it's up to these guys also. Like they such a big difference. So I don't know. Let's see what happens. What else? Malvin Benning, Luciano Narsing, Taylor, Neil Taylor, a few other players. Yeah. So PIO, we should try it out. Let's see what happens with that. Shahjahan says, I think we should bring our young leads like Gogoi, Ayman, Yazid, Jai Gupta to the main squad.
Yeah,
Sorry to
with
say
you
this.
on that.
Chetri, Jingan, Udanda, Subhashi should be absolutely. See, maybe not Jingan yet.
Yeah. Because you don't have a better centre back there.
Yeah.
You mentioned Gogoi, Ayman, Mohammad Yasir, I believe that
Yeah.
is.
All the forwards for sure.
Yeah.
Because we need all the attacking threat that we can have in the national team. So these guys need to come up. Yeah, Chetri's time is pretty much done in the team. Himatash says to that to happen, India need a constitutional changes. Exactly, we need. Yeah, India does not allow dual citizenships.
Yeah, of course. I mean, obviously, we're assuming if that should that happen, right?
Mm.
That's what we're discussing at the end of the day. Should that happen? Should PIO players be allowed? Which means should the constitutional change then happen, right? And I don't honestly. The final takeaway for me after all of that discussion is probably not. I'm still not convinced that these players need to be allowed to play.
But why not? Like, if they're going to add something to the national
I'm
team,
sure they will. But look, right now, whatever.
are you then like? Is it a question of their motivation then?
No, it's not a question of their motivation. I'm sure they're going to make this team much better. Okay. But this is the state of Indian football. The national team is going to show the exact vision of what the state of football is in the country. You bring in PIO, OIC, whatever players, then you're just going to sugarcoat the national team and say, hey, we are probably better than you. Yeah. And we're not going to make those grassroots changes that we need to make to begin with.
Yeah.
And there are like at least out of 27 states, there are almost 12 states which don't have a.
States.
Huh?
29 states.
Yeah, 29, 27, 29, 27 alphabets, 29 states. There are at least six. Clearly, my education has failed me. My point being,
Yeah.
there are at least 10 states without having a state league. They don't
Yeah.
have a state league
Yeah.
to bring the players up from the grassroots.
I think that's when you look at what Satyanarayan has done with BDF. I think
Yeah.
BDF is a sensational league. I've watched the
Yeah.
entire season of BDFA.
BFC unbeaten, by the way.
Yeah, BFC and unbeaten, just crown champions. But if you look at what they've done for Karnataka football and the competitive level of the BDFA, I think it's great. It's not like BFC is just going and winning every year. It hasn't been the case. FCBU is doing really great. Sporting Club the Goa has been doing great. So you look at the level of work he's done in Karnataka football. I think that's what all the states need to have a competitive state league that you can pick out your talent from. All these players that are doing well, like Suresh, Roshan, Shiva Sakti, all these boys started with BDFA. That's why they made their name. That's how they got into the main team. So I think I think all the states should take it as seriously as Karnataka did, and that's why Satyanarayan is where he is right now.
Yeah, no, look, credit where credit is due. He did set up a much more, cleaner BDFA. But when you say Karnataka football, right? Bangalore football is set up. But where is Mysore? Where is Belgaum?
But you look
Where
at
is Mangalore?
no, but
Mangalore.
the last game I went for was Kodagu FC versus Real Chikmagalur FC. So
Right.
there are teams that are
There
playing
are-
from outside Bangalore as well. So I think the more teams in Bangalore, the better. But there are also other clubs coming from other places.
Yeah.
There's also Kickstart FC that's doing really well.
Yeah.
So-
The point is that each city in each state needs to develop from from their uh, from their areas, right?
Locally.
And locally, it's all needs to do. And that we come back to the point that it's a long game for India.
Yeah,
That it's still we are pretty long years from where we need to be.
Yeah, for sure. I mean,
Yeah. India is
just
an
to kind of-
idealistic country.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Nagesh saying India is an idealistic country. We need to create some iconic, ideal person, and only we can create some awareness and grassroots level and parents. Chetri is that.
Chetri is your
He
man.
is your idealistic icon.
Yeah. And Chetri understands that he's that idealistic person also.
And
right?
unfortunately for us, there's nobody else.
Mm.
If you had one more or two more players who were as good as Sunil Chetri,
Yeah.
I think there maybe 15% more people in the country would have known
just
about
as
it.
dedicated as Sunil Chetri,
Yeah.
just as dedicated as
Yeah.
him. The way he takes care of his body, the way he's still outpacing all these
Yeah.
youngsters. It's just
Yeah.
people don't take it seriously enough. They're just happy to make it.
Yeah.
Like they're happy with the bare minimum. We're not used to winning. Irrespective of how good the Indian cricket team, how we're the best in the world, they're only 2 World Cups ahead of the Indian football team. You know what I'm saying? So I think
Great point.
we're just starting to get competitive and competing
Yeah.
with big countries, and I think
Yeah.
it's a process, and we'll get there hopefully.
I think
Yeah, I
time
think
to
that is
close.
that.
Time to close.
I
this
just
stream.
want to just talk about Manmohan as well. He's saying if you bring in OIC, then there should be limitation of
Yeah,
players.
you
Definitely.
can do something. But
Definitely, yeah.
There are ways to handle that.
Yeah. And to
So-
close things off, Nagesh says, but Sunil Chetri is getting old.
Yeah, of course. I think it's the last year.
He
bro.
got old 5 years now.
Yeah.
5 years back.
He's gotten older.
And
Next year he's 40.
yeah. And if Sunil Chetri retires, no, then the national team has a problem to
Oh,
solve.
big fucking. That's a whole other 10-hour episode to
Yeah,
talk about.
and you know what the best thing that Sunil Chetri can do at the minute is to retire. Retire, give the national team a problem. Then we are going to fix the problem. It might take us 5 years.
It could go two ways, bro.
Look, it's not like he's doing so much for the national team. You saw
No,
in
in
Qatar.
terms of performances, he's not. But in terms of
You think
keeping the people together, he's still doing a lot, right? So if let's say tomorrow he announces retirement, tomorrow in the sense after the Asian Games, let's say that okay, I'm done, my body can't take it anymore. There are definitely going to be, bro, so many fans are Sunil Chetri fans and not football fans.
yeah,
Like
for
how
sure.
so many people are Virat Kohli fans or were Sachin Tendulkar or Dhoni fans and are not cricket fans anymore.
You're right.
There are so many fans going to drop off after Sunil Chetri retires. So it could go either two ways, and the people behind the scenes are responsible for how that turns out.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Finally, just to close off, last few couple of comments. Himateju says, "Do you think if Chetri was allowed to play for QPR, things would have been changed?" So
Ifs and buts.
ifs and buts, yeah, he didn't play for QPR. He went and played for Sporting CPB team. He learned a lot out of it. If you look at his comments about his stint there, he says that taught him a lot. So if not for QPR, he did learn a lot in Sporting CP. So that is what it is. And finally, last comment. Nagesh Reddy says, for that we need to bring some Indian origin player. Then only we can create some noise around
Or need
it.
to send some Indian player abroad, play in some fancy league.
That is what
Yeah.
that could change things. Yeah.
Anwar Ali, bro, send him. He doesn't deserve to play in Mohan Bagan. I mean, Mohan Bagan is the
Or Manmohan said this: under 17 players, right? They're good enough.
good
Send
enough.
them now
Yeah.
and
Send
let them
him.
develop, and then you can have some kind of a big name player.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sorry for cutting you off, but yeah,
No, that only like at the end of the day, send more players abroad. That's the only way the country will progress. Yeah, the issue in football is hard to keep up the game because that, but that's with any sport, buddy. Like it's not just football. Any sport which you're going to put your heart and soul into it, it's difficult. And on that note, I think forgotten the 3-0 loss and had a good discussion. So thank you everybody for
hey,
this
let's go.
for this
What
good
Qatar game?
discussion.
There was a Qatar game. Who cares?
We will maybe do a review of the Qatar game, maybe not, not sure, but we will kind of get active for the ISL, which is starting this weekend. So we will see you there, and thank you so much for joining and having a conversation. It was great talking to you guys. Hope to continue this further.
Yeah.
And please like, share, subscribe, share the word, spread the word to other fans. If you're BFC fans, spread it to the West Block Blues. If you're other clubs fans, share it to your fans as well. Spread the word. Let's grow the sport in the country. And yeah,
Yeah, and also big props to Manmohan, Nagesh, Himateju. Thank you so much. We love you guys. Keep supporting Indian football. Keep supporting us. Share the video. Love you so much. Have a great fucking night. Doesn't matter if we lost. Let's go!
let's go.
Shah Jahan. We'll see you. We'll see you.
Oh, fuck off.